What's going on, everybody? It's your boy William in the house. It is the No Name Podcast where no name can describe this greatness. And in the house we got,
Comedian Nick Alexander here. What's happening, y'all?
yeah. Also in the house we got,
What up, y'all? It's A-Dot.
Hey, What's going on? How'd your Cardinals do against the Seahawks this weekend?
Damn, let's
Hey,
get to it.
lost, but
Oh,
we're still,
can you say that again for
we're
the
still in
people?
the playoffs. Wait, where's the Seahawks?
Okay, beating your team.
Got a chance, y'all.
I'll take
Got
my
a
wins
chance.
when I get them.
I love the
Got a
pettiness.
chance. No, he ran around my car. He came running
did
around my
circles
car.
around the car?
He found me downstairs in the garage.
If he was
and
white, he
ran
would've lit
around
it
my
on
car,
fire.
and He's like, "What's up with them Cardinals?"
I don't play games. I'm gonna take my wins when I get them.
You had your jersey on too?
I have my jersey on. I
Okay.
have a Seahawks shirt on though. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get it back. You got to your comeback has to up. You have to one up Will.
Yeah.
So
I'll
you,
be like, when
My
we
door
win,
will
when
be
we
locked next
win, I'm gonna come run around your car.
I ain't winning the Super Bowl.
so that was the final week of the regular season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's-
this weekend's a
Now the
wild card.
playoffs start. Now we go. So who the Cardinals go against?
Rams on
Oh.
Monday.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good because on our road trip,
Good stuff.
we've been winning and we
Okay.
beat them last time. So
You got a special
I'm feeling
prayer?
good.
I know you be
I'm
saying
feeling
prayers,
I
lighting
might have to
candles
go
and
to the
shit.
game.
You
Yeah,
got the-
You
we
do
are.
like a,
We
you do
are.
like a Cardinal
Ave
call?
Maria.
This is a really racist question.
What's
but
up, man? We already into it.
I
Let's
wanted to ask,
What?
is there a saint that you all pray to for sports?
go. That's funny.
No, I mean we just There's no real
I feel like that's why she just can't tell us. She's not.
Say
You know.
She prays to little. She
Jesus,
prays to little
Jesus,
saint.
remember?
Don't expose him.
We can't. Not on the radio.
No,
Nah, she does it for little
Can't
saint.
give out.
little saint.
Little Saint. Little Saint.
gotta do this, y'all.
Little saint.
Come on. It's our time.
Yeah, my Giants been out, so we fired our coach though, so maybe that's a step in the right direction. A lot of coaches got the axe this week.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they did.
yeah. So
Dang.
But
Feel you.
is it kind of the same effects as in the NBA? Like players are kind of getting swapped in and out because of COVID, or is it pretty steady?
it's not as drastic because NFL didn't take the same measures. They were basically like, if you don't want to do it, you're not gonna play. Like it's more
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, if they're down, then they're down, and they'll just have somebody else play.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't like NBA where we basically seeing like half these teams have to go into the G League bag for these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And then G League guys get COVID, so then you got to bring somebody from China. Like it was great. Like I swear, like I ain't seen Lance Stevenson and whatever. Then he was playing like two teams, and then the
Oh,
Pacers.
yeah.
Then he back with the Pacers. Then Isaiah Thomas
He came ready and balling out.
balling out. They drop like cats coming in off like they've been chilling on the couch dropping 20 points. Like that's what it
Yeah.
feel like.
Right.
So it's
Like,
kind of.
Like
yeah,
he
but
didn't
wait.
miss a move with 2K.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting to see, and it's just like, damn, anybody can just really come in there and get 20 if they get the chance, and that.
You got that skill set, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lance is, he stayed sharp. He went overseas and he was in the G League, so
Came
Same
back.
thing. Isaiah Thomas, he's a smaller guy, so he's consistently working to get back.
Yeah.
yeah.
But now he's in Dallas.
So he got a 10 day, he got a couple of 10 days. Like they was just giving out 10 days, like.
Yeah.
I was about to sign up for one. Shit.
But yeah, he almost he was training.
I came through, and I was in.
So what do you
Yeah.
think? What do you do? Are you gonna gamble on this game? Do you have any like over unders, like Cardinals? Like what do you where how?
You know what? I think I might gamble this time.
Ooh, okay.
Usually I don't, but
Okay.
I think I might do it over.
And you saying you
gotta
because
go to the
I'm
game
really
probably,
feeling
right?
confident this time.
Where's it? Is it gonna be at the Rams Stadium or is it gonna be in AZ?
It's here
Oh, is
in
it?
Rams,
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
and out here.
Big,
About to
big,
go? I know them
big
tickets
LA.
are
So I
astronomical.
think I might go to the game though. I'm tempted to go, but then
Oh,
I'm
you got
scared that I might get into a fight by
money.
myself.
You better call some
hold it
homies. Shit.
Hey, if you don't hold it down, you can't
Hey,
come back to the No Name Podcast.
Right.
You have no name with us.
Break some boxing
You
gloves.
guys are gonna see me on the news.
That would be. Could you imagine seeing her?
KTL or KTLA.
KTLA.
Fight broke out.
I'll be like,
Local AZ
we
fan.
won. Yeah.
Run around some
I think
cars
I
if y'all win too.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
do kind of hope the 49ers beat the Cowboys though. I'm just not a Cowboys fan, so.
Those two
You know,
teams,
they
they
just
got a
kinda
long
rough for me.
history.
Because I don't
Yeah.
really like the Cowboys, but then like rivalry between us and the 49ers.
I love the colors of
Yeah.
both, but
Yeah.
I've been to San Francisco. I haven't been to Dallas, so I guess I like the city of San Francisco. Like I had a really good
That
time.
was fun.
Oh, okay.
It was
yeah.
fun. It was
San
fun. We had a great
Francisco's fun.
time when we did the sketch fest. So let's go Niners. Fuck it.
Niners.
You know.
Okay.
Shout outs to the Lonnie from Chocolate Sundays too. She's a big Niner fan.
Oh, yeah.
She's diehard. She like like loyal.
Ooh, Seahawks will be back next year, baby.
See, they on the mend.
They just made it. Too.
Russ just needs some cheer me up from Sierra. You know, he'll get right.
Yeah, that's why he ain't playing. He's using too much energy driving.
Yeah.
Is how his arm is his throwing arm still good? Like he still can pass at a pretty effective level.
I can tell like his pass moves change. You can see like because he used to throw like with the overhand. Now he kind of like when you smack a butt, he kind of got that here now. So he kind of that Sierra to put the
sidearm. All right.
Muscle memory.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is
Raiders.
Raiders and the Bengals. I think I'm hoping the Raiders go.
Vegas Raiders.
I want Cincinnati to take that one.
Patriots and the Bills.
Just cause.
Ooh,
that sounds boring.
Good one.
Patriots and the Patriots now.
It just always feels like it's cold. It's gonna be cold.
The Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Go Tom.
I'm sure
the GOAT.
Tampa about to take that.
Tom the GOAT.
Steelers just made it. So even though
made the cut.
Big Ben thought it was his last game.
He got one more, brother.
They ain't about to retire, dog.
So they're playing the Chiefs.
Ice them knees.
Playing the Chiefs. I think the Steelers might.
I was watching the Chiefs Packers the other day.
That's interesting.
Or Broncos, Chiefs Broncos. They was like scoring back and forth. Like I was like, none of y'all want to play defense. Y'all took the foot off the gas for the last game. Y'all just thought y'all could show. They just kept on scoring on each other.
We need stats.
Kept going.
Yeah, gotta earn them incentives.
Right.
Yeah.
500 rushing yards.
It's gonna be a good weekend, y'all. Football.
NBA, we got the All-Star coming up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I put some votes in today for the starters.
For the All-Star?
Yeah, East and West.
Yeah.
Here's my starting lineup for both. So
okay.
in the West, I got Steph Curry,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, obviously.
Yeah.
Nikola Jokic.
Okay, I can see that.
I feel like Karl Anthony Towns been having a really great season.
He's balling.
Yeah, he's balling. You know, he's putting up like 24, like almost 10 rebounds, like 4 assists. Minnesota's like a 500 team.
Shoot too, yeah.
And I got Luka. I mean, Dallas is kind of like underperforming a little bit, but Luka had a slow start. He's been out of shape. He gotta get it together, but he's still playing good for.
Luka.
Yeah, homie out of shape. So yeah, Bron, Luka, and Steph Curry. Sorry, Bron out the starting 5. So Bron, Luka, Steph, Nikola Jokic, and Carl Anthony Towns. And then in the East, I got Zach Levine, from Chicago.
Okay.
He's having a great year.
Yeah.
Seattle. That's the guy.
With the Nathan Hill.
I want operating from the same light skin quarters.
Yeah.
But Zach is a beast. I like watching him play. James Harden, I think, has really quieted the criticism because like when they started the year, he had a really slow start because he said it. I spent the whole offseason rehabbing my hamstring, and I don't think people understand your hamstrings are a big part of your game, especially for him who explodes drive to the basket. So it's like it took him a while, but like the last month, I mean, even on an off James Harden year, he's averaging 22, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds, and that's incredible to me. Brooklyn been killing it. So you got Harden, Levine, Kevin Durant for me, Giannis, and Embiid, and I think. You could have went DeMar or Zach.
That's big too.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Could have went DeMar, but I was like, I like Levine. I think Levine
Zach
deserves
Levine
it
would be
too.
solid. You said who?
A lot of people maybe thinking DeMar might start.
Oh, DeMar.
He might get the votes. He's having a really good season with Chicago. I mean, a big reason why they're winning too.
Yeah,
but
I'm about to say them two. Was it those 2 buzzer beaters back to back?
Yeah, that was dope. No, that was dope. So I put the votes in. I still care about the votes, man. There's certain things I don't like the wrong guy starting.
Yeah.
Like it bothers me.
Man. And where's All-Star this year?
Cleveland. It's not that exciting.
Yeah. It was like, we're about
I was wondering.
to Cleveland?
Yeah. If anybody from Cleveland, I think Darius Garland has the best chance. He might maybe get a reserve spot, their point guard. He's coming up in year 3.
Okay.
But also I don't know. It's just like last time Cleveland had it was in '97. Was for the 50th. When they announced the 50th greatest players, and this year they're doing it for 75 because it's been 25 years. So that's kind of interesting. That they got Cleveland to do that.
That's cool.
Yeah, but
the Super Bowl's here.
We have a good lineup for the Super Bowl this year for the halftime.
Really quick on the NBA. So the leading vote getters are out right now.
Let's go. Yeah, let's run it.
So on the West, for the forwards, it's front. It just says front court. I guess they changed it.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Of course.
Nikola Jokic. A shocker, Andrew Wiggins.
He's the third.
He's third.
Wow.
I'm just listening. Yeah, I'm just listening to top 5.
Okay.
Andrew Wiggins is third. Paul George.
He's falling off because he's been injured, so he hasn't been playing.
And Anthony Davis.
He ain't been playing either, but yeah.
Another shocker is Carmelo Anthony is number 7 on here.
Wow.
So that's a bit
They
of a
still love
surprise
Melo.
for me.
But that's because Melo playing in L.A.
Pretty mellow.
Yeah.
The market. It's really, like, that be playing a big factor. But Andrew Wiggins is having a really good season. I think he deserves at least a reserve spot. I think he can get maybe one of those last 2-3 spots.
Yeah, he's in the top 3 in
Yeah.
front court for the votes.
That's interesting because, if Paul George misses the season with the shoulder, he's not going to play. That opens up a spot. Anthony Davis, I think he should be back before the All-Star break, but if he's not back, he probably won't. He probably might skip the game too, so it will probably allow some spots to open up. And I think Wiggins deserves it. I mean, Golden State's playing great. He's having his best year.
Clay came out ready.
But 2 years off and still shooting him. He had a dunk. He dunked on somebody. He banged out. Like, Clay ain't scared,
He
man.
might be the best light-skinned player I've ever seen.
I think they make the case. I'm trying to think who else. Damn, Steph, right.
You said the best.
He might be the toughest light
Wait,
skinned player.
but Clay's mom's white, right?
He's half because his dad's Michael Thompson.
Black
yeah.
and Jewish, yeah.
He's black and white, right?
Yeah.
Steph Curry just light
racial.
skinned. Steph Curry just light skinned. Both his parents are black.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's
So
the
Clay should get it, or Steph
Clay.
is more deserving because he has a white parent.
Easy.
Because he has a white parent.
Easy.
Because he has a white
That's the
parent.
man. That's how.
Speaking of Clay, this is a shocker.
Okay.
For the guards, Steph Curry,
Of course,
no shocker.
he's playing great.
Ja Morant,
He deserves it. He
Ja
could start.
Morant's
I could see him starting.
crazy bounce.
Yo,
I don't even.
Did you
That
see
boy-
that?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
see that double?
The block,
Oh my
the
gosh.
on
His hands are above the box.
Like-
yeah, man.
Yeah, they're doing something over there in Memphis. Luka,
You right. He
Yeah,
should be in
he said
the
that.
in the mix.
number 4, shocker, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that's fans.
I
Right
think
there.
that's a fan
Games
vote.
That's fans
That's a
just
fan vote.
like
They
they're ready. They
vote,
want to see
yeah.
Clay. You know.
Yeah.
And then Devin
Yeah.
Booker rounds out the top 5.
Booker
Alright.
probably gets a
I was
reserve
thinking,
spot,
yeah.
but I think Ja might start. Well,
Ja-
whoever's the
Ja's
top
starting
5 in the
right now.
votes would be the starting, and then
I
if
would
somebody can't misses
Right.
it, then they replace
Ja
that
will for sure
that
be up
spot.
there. I don't know if he'll start,
figured
but I think
Booker.
he'll be up there.
And it looks like they're only doing now front courts and guards.
Yeah, they do. So that way they do
Okay.
just 2 guards.
Oh, wow. I didn't
And
know.
yeah, they kind of change it because you know how the center position kind of got obsolete, so then they was wiping out centers, but then the centers started. They started more good centers came back,
Yeah.
so they're like, okay, it's best to just front court so that it's interchangeable, and then guards you just leave it that way. I think that's fair too.
Yeah.
You know.
For the East, real quick front court, KD, obviously.
Yeah.
Giannis, Embiid, Jason
Tatum.
Shocker to me is Jimmy Butler.
He's having a good season. He's just been missing games though.
Jimmy Butler, when he wants to turn it on,
He's still winning, and you know he's still really good.
When he played against LeBron in the finals, it was going at it.
Yeah.
And last for the guards, DeMar DeRozan,
He's
Trae
late.
Young. Trae Young been balling.
Trae Young.
Levine, so
He just
Chicago
started.
got 2. James Harden,
Right, he's in the top.
and shout out to my boy LaMelo Ball.
Yes.
Rounds out the top 5.
LaMelo been cooking. Oh, light skin.
Light skin.
He.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
two black
he
men.
counts. No,
Mama
Mom's
white.
He
Yeah, so
counts.
yeah, he counts. He counts.
Shout out to Melo.
Shout out to
He
LaMelo.
ain't better than Clay though. But yeah, he
He
good.
better- He has a chance to be.
He has a chance to be.
But now Clay, I give Clay got the resume. He got the titles. He got All-Star games. He got the
Prior to
reputation.
Prior to injury, I had him at number 2 two-way player in the league, under only Kawhi Leonard, because he played strong.
Very strong
defense
case. Yeah,
and
Clay
strong
bring the
offense.
D, and he's
Yeah.
no weak slouch on offense.
I'll shoot you. He'll drop 37 in 1/4 on you. Like,
He made 60 points, and what is it they say? He only took like 8 dribbles. It was some crazy.
catch and shoot.
I never seen nothing like that though. Nigga take less than 10
I know
dribbles.
niggas dribble more than that, nigga, in the layup line. Shit, how did he do it?
Yeah. That's
They
some
don't play like
phenomenal.
the definition of just get the ball to the basket.
Yeah, he's just fuck all the little dumb shit. I ain't trying to be flashy. I just want to be
I'm
effective.
scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good. I mean, the All-Star game. They start. I think that Elam rule that they did has helped the game be more competitive again. I do watch. I've been watching some old games just when I'm like washing dishes to kill time, and I really do notice how hard they was going at each other in the '80s. Like there is that I can see why fans old heads be upset like these niggas on it because they just be. It's real casual how they go about shooting deep threes and they don't even really be attacking. But in the '80s and even in some of the '90s ones, they would go at it. Now
I
sometimes.
mean, give you a clothesline.
Right. One time it was Julius Erving's last All-Star game,
Yeah.
and he's going up for a dunk, and somebody like tackled him to the ground, but he was like, it's all love, but like, he wouldn't let him score. Like on a fast break, they just want to see him dunk it. He was just like, yeah, it was.
You wait.
Nah.
Scoring.
Gotta get you in here, Alex.
And even Kareem, he was old man Kareem, but he was still trying to get them sky hooks off. Like, so
Did you see the clip of Dr. J and Kareem playing each other one-on-one?
Oh yeah. That was interesting.
Playing, and Kareem was like throwing his shit.
He's done this shit. But then Dr. J got one yam on him.
He did know he got one yam, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they definitely. I was like, yeah, I get why old heads sometimes be mad because these guys they take it way. They only turn up maybe 1 or 2 quarters, but from the tip, in them 80s, 90s, they was going at it.
It was going hard.
It was going hard,
With
but
the
then
short shorts.
with the short shorts, wind beneath their cheeks.
What's funny is John Stockton don't let him go. John Stockton rode those shorts out his whole career.
Right.
They be
right.
short.
Yeah. So and the Elam rule is cool where it's like they have like these the way they score about it, and then in the fourth quarter, it's smarter. It's a good in way incentivized for them to turn the game up. But it's just they just take so many threes. It's just like the pull up threes is just they just go ham during the game. But
I like Clay's back. It's gonna be so hard to stop them from just shooting.
I'm just looking at the teams now. If Clay plays these next 40 games and he's really like in a decent rhythm by March, April, I don't know what team that's gonna be able to take it to Golden State. Phoenix is really good.
Phoenix is good, but
I'm never gonna doubt Bron.
Nah,
as bad, even if Russell Russ is bricking through the fucking through the cement house. But you can't count Bron out, bro. He's averaging 30 a game like every night, damn near. I'm like, how is he doing this?
He's got to.
Yeah, when they get AD back, though, that's gonna really help. Though they got to get it together, but I don't know if they're gonna trade Russ. But they definitely, if AD's back, I still think they have enough to get it done. Malik Monk, he gonna get paid. Yeah. He finally shows like, man, y'all play me, I'll get buckets. Like it's simple. Like just.
Because right now, I know with the Suns, shout out to my sons.
Yeah.
It's always a battle between Suns and Warriors right now, between the number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
But now they got Clay, so now you have another you have to chase Curry.
They might have to make like another trade.
Damn, they're just as good.
Like if they can get like another forward, like maybe like like you gotta get one of those aging vets who do a buyout or whatever, like a Thaddeus Young, just another guy in there just to shake it up because I don't think they can roll that team into the playoffs. With Golden State not having Clay, maybe Wiseman, the big man, helps them or whatever, but they just look fucking stacked, bro. Who do you want to see in the finals? Do you want to see Brooklyn versus Golden State or Brooklyn versus LA or Milwaukee versus Suns rematch? Or
my team, but I personally, with Clay being back, it'd be a good matchup versus the Nets, I think.
Any other team you want to see from the East in the finals or just Brooklyn?
I want to see
with all they guys.
Against Steph and Clay.
I want to see them. I like to see Kyrie go against Steph.
Yeah.
I think
they need another rematch.
I think Kyrie got something personal against him.
He do.
I kind of feel that when they play against each other, so I want to see that. But I don't want to see Kevin Durant lose again. They're not gonna win.
I want James Harden to get a ring.
It ain't
You don't?
Ain't no nigga with cornrows and a belly.
He could get it.
I was like, I'm glad you added the belly.
Poor belly sandwich. He could come through.
It's the belly, man. Once you get
That's
that
what they said. He came back from a hamstring injury. I was like, nigga, what was you eating? Like
Zion.
He and Zion was on the same diet.
Part of me wants to see Brooklyn, LA, just because it's New York, LA shit. Of
course.
And I want Melo to get a ring too. It's just gonna get big coverage. But Golden State, Brooklyn would be big too. I think on the skill wise, it's more fun. I think if the Lakers, the way they're playing now, I think Russell just embarrassed LeBron. Like LeBron might just yeah.
You know what's funny about Russell
Westbrook?
Westbrook?
Put him on timeout.
His stats are normal.
They look normal on paper.
No, yeah, they're normal. Russell Westbrook is not playing bad. This is his normal stat line his whole career.
But
the thing is, he's about his
I've been on this. Russell Westbrook is overrated, like for a long time. Like I'm okay if you call me a Westbrook hater.
I'm gonna put that in the title, by the way. But go ahead.
I'm okay if you call me a hater.
No, Russell Westbrook.
Here's the thing, because his IQ, he's had the dumbest IQ as for a point guard. This dude used to just go all out 1-5 assault when he was younger, and it was always about slow down. You can't take it to the cup every time.
Yeah.
Learn how to get a jumper, at least a pull-up jumper, and then he started slowing it down a little bit, taking a pull-up from the free throw line. He used to not just try to dunk everything, and then I don't know what happened. He stopped shooting.
He's one of the most athletic.
Then he'll still average 7 turnovers, but it's like I don't care about 10 assists if you got 8 turnovers.
Right.
And now it's even worse.
I feel like he's going for the triple double, not the win.
And then he go after rebounds. He for sure was stat padding, going after rebounds, making sure his teammates will stay away just to make sure he gets the rebound.
Look at my numbers.
And and then he never learned how to play off ball. He doesn't like to set screen. He don't like to cut. if he has to sit in the corner,
He play hard
he's
when-
useless.
Sounds like he has like play basketball.
He
so
plays
it's-
hard.
I feel like
It's-
why
but
is
to,
he there?
but to me, I'm like, yo, 14 years in the game, bro.
And he'll fight
Now
though.
you weren't gonna be able to jump out the gym forever. Like that was just
Right.
you were an athletic freak, and it worked for a long
Yeah.
time, and it was able to mask a lot of your weaknesses.
Yeah.
But now. You can't even break dudes down off the dribble because it wasn't your handle that was really great. It was your speed, your power, your
okay.
your
His
explosion.
one step
Getting
is
older.
like
His
you
one
catch
step.
him in the open court, you can't do
You
nothing.
can't do nothing. But now it's not as easy for him to do. So
Yeah.
it's just looking sloppier and sloppier. And then my boys, a LA fan, yo, they be complaining to me in the DMs, like, yo, they be sending me shit. Yo, somebody was like, yo, at this point, yo, Braun, the league should just let Braun play with a cap because he's going bald like even more and more every game by the end of the game. Let him play with a cap, bro.
Russell, hey, Russell
Westbrook is
stressful.
stressful.
Yeah.
He is blood boiling stressful. Like I asked him,
He always got shit to say.
and this is where history really shows you, right? Can you really be mad at KD for leaving when you see how Westbrook plays? Like especially now, like people are really seeing how like this is. And KD's reason for leaving, I wanted to play a better brand of basketball. I wanted to play. I didn't feel like what I was doing was fun. It wasn't fun. And then you watch those old teams. Yo, the Thunder had KD, no shooters. He has to create 1-on-4, 1-on-5 if they down a fast break.
Right.
Why do you want to commit to that? Fuck that. Now it was whack to go to the team that beat you. That's he can't live that down. But yo, it's horrible to play with Westbrook. PG was like, yo, I want to come in here. I'm here, bro. And then they traded him to the Clippers. Like he left after he signed the contract. Like nobody want. James Harden and him was homies. They had the little Thunder. We came up together.
Yeah.
1 year. Nah, this ain't gonna work.
Now this ain't gonna work.
It's done.
Like how you everybody in the
It's
league
pretty
knows you,
bad.
but nobody wanna play with you.
Nobody wanna play with you.
Right?
Like that
You got
one
traded for a
kid.
nigga who hadn't played in 2 years, like John Wall, like because it was the only contract that matched up.
Russell Westbrook, that dude, he's like, yo, he be dunking on everybody, but we really don't want him though.
Really,
Only player to make LeBron look bad, yo. Like
I never seen it.
I didn't think it was possible.
It's,
Because it's not like
Dude,
LeBron's not
he-
gonna
yeah.
get
So-
so buckets.
LeBron
is so bad
great, but it's hard to play with
He
him.
gonna
LeBron
be
can't
bald.
win.
LeBron can't make him. If LeBron can't fix him,
Right.
he's irredeemable.
Think about
LeBron
Yeah.
got
that.
other-
He
Think about
won a
that.
championship with J.R. Smith.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That says a
Against
lot
the
about.
Warriors.
That
Oh.
says a
the
lot
Dubs.
about.
Against the
right.
73.
Right.
And Iman Shumpert was on that team.
Right.
That says a lot
Oh,
about
yeah.
Westbrook, man.
Talking about Dance with the Stars.
Look, if Westbrook, if you can't get it right with LeBron, if LeBron can't get you right, you don't. You're just
Something
not.
right.
You're not
You
championship
don't listen.
material. I don't
You
even
don't
think it's
listen,
listening. He's wired one way, and he just refuses to accept. Hey,
You don't
maybe
listen.
you can adapt and do something different. Like,
Can you imagine just going on
Can
the
you
court
imagine
with
being
him?
in the locker room?
but here's the thing. Everybody will always
Yeah.
question. Nobody will ever not question his effort because it's like, yo, a man to go from who goes 100 all the time, every time.
He can
But
run.
like the gear, you gotta learn how to shift gears. And
You gotta
how do
mix the
you?
tempo.
You 33,
Yeah.
bro. Shift some gears, nigga.
Mix the tempo.
Like go from 1 to 4. Like just try it.
Right.
He just want to go with 1. This is,
I feel
damn,
like,
bro.
I feel like Curry runs the whole game, but his decisions ain't like that. like,
Curry, Curry would never do half the shit Westbrook does.
like,
Oh no.
Like Curry,
No.
if Curry, maybe the only thing you could fault Curry for is sometimes he'll try fancy passes and it might not be like
It
he
might
did that in the
be
finals.
like-
Like, he tried to throw like a behind the back or
Oh,
something.
I
and
remember
fancy
that. I
and I was
remember
like, that was just dumb, nigga. Like,
that
what
shit
you
was-
doing?
and then Clay was like,
Clay was like, come on, bro. Like, you better than that. But
that was jokes.
That
yeah,
was fun.
Westbrook, man, his legacy is so weird because at one time it triple double for 4 or 5 years in a row.
Robinson, yeah.
Like, and he put up
Yeah.
the numbers. Like, it's hard to do whether you think he's padding or not, but
Look at the team stats though.
team stats, man. But like when he was, 27, it's like, yo, the dude can fucking do everything, so you can live with that. But now that he's
He's
33,
super athletic.
you can't jump as high, you don't dunk as much, you can't get by your guys much, you don't play defense, you don't want to cut. Like, you can't make
Why you
corner
play
threes.
Right.
At least make some corner threes. They're leaving you. Every
I would- I
they have
would
compilation
say-
videos of how bad his bricks be every night.
I
Like he
would
be shooting
say-
shit that be going off the top of the backboard, the side. He hit the mascot, I think, the one night.
Yeah, no, he did. He fucking hit the shot clock.
He said he
The
hit the
shot
mascot.
clock.
He's playing-
I hit the
he hit
mascot.
He hit the shot clock. He was on
Might as
Shaq.
well.
He was on Shaq and the Fools top 5 for the night.
Yeah,
All
my
him.
God,
he's a
that's
Shaq to the full Hall of Famer at this point.
Man.
But
Dang. So what do
yeah,
you
I go
think?
hard. I go hard on Westbrook, man.
You don't like Westbrook.
Yeah.
I liked him in like
Give us Dame. Give LA
one
Dame.
era. I think the Harden, KD, early Thunder, like it was fun to kind of see what they were doing, what they were building towards. And I like how it was, then it kind of worked then because Harden was the calming presence. Like,
Yeah.
even though it was so short because only 3 years, but you could see it. Like, when Harden got in the game, he could just settle everything down.
Yeah.
He could shoot. It was just like, he's the perfect third guy for what Westbrook is and what KD is. And then when he left, they just could never fucking replace what Harden had on the team. And it was just...
KD like a top scorer, and Russell's like, I want that too.
I want everything.
I want everything.
You want to do everything.
I know he don't want to leave, but we'll trade him for Dame.
Portland, they would be stupid if they do that trade. Like, Westbrook's not even exciting anymore. Like, even...
He's not. The reason why you watch him is because of his explosiveness. He would dunk on anybody as a point guard. That's like dope.
I mean, it was crazy to see how, like... And this was how they looked at this stat for 2 years where he would have really bad, like, November, Decembers for whatever reason. And then, like, the second half of the season, it would pick up. Like, he would start really playing more efficient, somehow. And then they would start winning. And, like, he got Houston made the playoffs the last Harden year. And then last year with the Wizards, they got into the playoffs. And it was like, well... It kind of worked, but it was just, man,
That's crazy,
man.
Damn, Russell Westbrook.
All right, let's move off.
Getting bashed.
Now I know how you feel about Westbrook.
Like, it feels like a trigger.
I know.
Is it too late to go? But I love what he stands for off the court. What he does for the community.
Man,
how he takes care of where he came from. Never forgot.
Whatever
is it too late for that?
on, he's ready to fight. At all times.
His fashion drip? No.
No.
I've seen Russell Westbrook square up with so many people, but not punch.
He ain't gonna,
Nah, he should be telling everybody to shut the fuck up, though.
Yeah, I do like when he does check reporters though. That's probably my favorite. And when he checked them little white kids and them entitled white people in the stands.
Yes.
I fuck with Westbrook the hard way doing that. Yeah.
He was like, those two gotta go.
Those two gotta go. Y'all disrespecting me. I'm a man. I come in there and beat that ass.
They like laugh, but it's like, you spent $15,000 on tickets to bounce.
Right. And he got one time like a lifetime ban. I was like, all right, that's a nice flex. Moving on.
You didn't like that part.
Going into some of the news right now, R.I.P. Bob Saget. Not to bring it down a notch, but definitely have to make that in.
Comedian
Bob Saget.
Entertainer Bob Saget, host from Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
He was also the narrator for How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yes.
That's funny. That was
big
one
check.
Of my funny shows.
Big. It was like 10 ran like 10 years. Yeah, killing. That's a great check.
Funny.
Yeah, and it was great with Bob. Like you said, you love him as Danny Tanner on Full House and the host of America's Home Videos that ran from like 80 late to 95, 97. He was there a long time. And they went through different. They went through a bunch of different. But Bob is the OG host.
Yeah. He's the guy.
He was also like a funny but one of the dirtiest comedians out there.
Super dirty. I didn't expect that.
And when everybody who didn't know what he did on stage, and then when you see his act compared to what he thought what you were getting from the guy on TV,
right.
That's one of the coolest things you can have in your career because most of the time, if you're blue, you're pigeonholed as a dirty comic, as whatever, or if you're clean, you're expected to just be clean everything you do. And Bob had a great thing of just how he was a professional because it's like you believed him as a clean, wholesome guy, and those are the dad, and he was a dad in real life and whatnot, and good-hearted guy, but also this man liked to talk shit, and he also do songs with his guitar, and man, he was beloved comic. Like I've been reading great stories about Bob. Like they said, one of these guys. You go to the venue, he wants to meet everybody on the staff like an hour before. Mm-hmm. He's just incredibly thankful. He took pictures with everybody who asked him. He had a hard time saying no. The only time he really just had an issue was when he came to him with disrespect. And like that's when he was just... But Bob was just class act, really made a lot of comics who worked with him, whatever like that, feel great. My boy had the pleasure of opening for him. Shout outs to Nico White. He said Bob was watching sets when he was doing Levity live in New York, which is in West Nyack. And he handpicked Nico. He was like, he watched Young Comics, and he picked my boy to open for him for the weekend.
That's dope.
Just dope. Generous, just really generous with the game.
Yeah, I liked seeing all the celebrities come out.
Yeah,
and it was a variety. Like it was everybody.
Yeah, and he also
a very good story about him.
He also was very passionate about certain causes. I wanted to make sure I had the thing right. So his sister passed away of a very rare autoimmune disease, and he had a foundation that would raise money for it. Let me just make sure I get it correctly, just to shed light for scleroderma, sorry. And those efforts were to help raise money, and his sister got diagnosed with that at 43, died at 47, and she had been misdiagnosed numerous times. And this was like in the late 90s, in the 90s. He even did a TV movie about it. He directed a TV movie just to, man. He until he passed away, he was always raising money for that. And so he cared about people.
I know that struggle, man.
Yeah. Did what y'all like most remember about Bob? Like, did you guys watch Full House?
Yeah.
I wasn't like the guy who watched every time. I used to watch Full House though every now and then.
Yeah, I used to watch
Full House. America's Funniest Home Video. That's it. I mean,
yeah,
for sure. I used to
and How I Met Your Mother, I like that one too.
Yeah. So, but you only heard his voice, right? On How I Met Your Mother.
He was the narrator. Yeah.
But did he like narrate something different every episode?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
would do different things. Yeah, it was fun.
But America's Funniest Home Videos though, probably for sure.
America's Funniest, definitely Full House.
And he's got some classic funny scenes in some movies too. Like, I don't know if you remember, he has a really cool funny cameo in Half Baked with Dave Chappelle. There's a scene where Dave is talking about how he's in the Anonymous.
Yeah.
Drug, and he's like, I have an addiction. I'm addicted to marijuana. He's like, that's not an addiction.
Yeah.
Like, I suck dick for crack. That's a real addiction.
I remember that,
It's like it's super funny. And you see him like he has like his beard kind of coming in and he looked dirty.
Yeah.
But he killed that shit. And he was in Dumb and Dumber, the second one.
The second one?
Yeah.
When he plays like a dad and like I guess one of the guys shit in the bathroom and he's like, these guys shitting all over my house. There's shit on the wall. There's shit on the floor.
Oh, I remember that.
There's shit on the doorknob.
He came in with a two-piece combo and then bounced out. Yeah.
He took all the
X-Lax, right.
It was funny. I do remember that.
And you could, that's like one of Bob Saget for sure, like being that dad, like the funny dad in the film or whatever. Like he was just always a dad. Like,
is he like the white Bill Cosby?
Yeah. Very respectable. Probably one of the top TV dads for sure of all time. So
I would say so.
He was found in his hotel. They said it wasn't drug related or suicide related.
No,
so
the
it might have
latest
just been natural causes.
He gained so much weight in that. They think maybe it was like a heart
cholesterol or something.
The latest report. They're still investigating.
Delta.
But
65. Still pretty young.
Just hit retirement age.
Yeah. And he was touring. He was just gearing up to do stand up.
They were saying something about that same day. He was like excited to do certain things for his tour.
He had just posted about the show he did the night before. And I think he did a gig in Jacksonville or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bob Saget, man. Great career. Survived by a wife and 2 or 3 kids, I think he had. So
daughters.
He had daughters. Big girl dad, But he has a huge legacy that'll live on. So
for sure,
gone but not forgotten. And all the main clubs have been paying homage to him, like because he was a big Comedy Store guy out here for sure. He was an improv.
I was at the Laugh Factory.
He played the Factory.
They did a nice little tribute there.
Yeah, so I expect Bob is gonna get
You should get a lot of love.
I mean, I think he got his flowers, but he deserves even more.
Right. Yeah. What else we cooking up? To bring things to a little bit of a lighter note, or should I say a hotter note?
A hotter note.
What you're doing there.
Let's go ahead and get into this Drake situation. How y'all feel about this Drake situation? I'm gonna go ahead and let Alicia.
Set it up.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Alicia tell you guys exactly what happened if you don't know.
Put Nick on game.
You gonna put me with the hot sauce?
Yeah. You got
I mean, I can let him know.
Basically, Drake
was entertaining a
and he took her back to the hotel, his hotel, and they had sex, and and he
went to the bathroom
let's
after.
just say he went to the restroom, he took off his condom and he put it in the trash. But when he came out, she went right in there, and little did she know when she opened the condom, thinking that she was gonna put it in her, he poured hot sauce in there.
And her shit flared up.
And she got flared up. So I think he probably poured Tapatio, but
you going Tapatio?
I'm gonna go with that.
Well, what level of cry was it? Because that'll let me know how much vinegar was in the.
How much vinegar? But I think that's sad. I mean,
man, I'm gonna keep it over.
I feel like that's some sociopath shit from Drake because it's like you could have just flushed the condom, my nigga.
I mean,
do we all flush the condom? Why we put it in the trash? Why not flush it?
Okay.
Why?
You're married, so.
No, I'm not married.
Oh, okay, my bad. He's not married, y'all.
Partner.
When you fucking that much, using that many condoms, you can't keep flushing them, dog.
Why?
They fuck your toilet up.
But he's at a hotel.
You still can't, but it's a habit. You understand? You don't flush condoms.
So obviously he has a habit.
Listen.
I flush all my condoms.
Yeah, but how many condoms you using?
Back
You
when I was
not
fucking
Drake
her?
though. You not fucking.
Drake.
I wasn't on Drake's. No.
That's
Drake-
a lot of rubber in your
Drake
toilet,
walks in
man.
and just
But it's
fall
not
into
his
20
toilet.
But
It's
he
at
was
the
at the
5-star
hotel,
hotel.
yeah.
But I'm talking about habit though. That's a habit to keep hot sauce with you just to put it in a condom.
And
Like, who has
where
that?
did he put the hot? That's what I
That's
was
so
like.
funny.
I
He
want
probably
to know
they said
where
he
he
had a hot
put the
sauce
hot
packet.
sauce.
Like,
Right. So
It
he's
was a
keeping this shit
packet.
on him, and he's
He
testing
hot
these
sauce
girls.
with him.
like
Yeah.
It's probably
Did you
Popeye's
get
hot
that from,
sauce.
like,
Popeye's house.
Did you get that from the
Louisiana.
Undercover Brother headquarters? You remember that little watch?
Right.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
Louisiana.
He
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
Red Hot.
So,
Red Hot.
but why? But
No,
here's
it's
the
probably
thing.
Popeyes.
Why is Drake
Go
testing
Popeyes.
these girls? Because he's sleeping with them. They having whatever they fun. He goes to the bathroom knowing she's probably gonna go back and try to do
Yeah.
something with it. I'm gonna
Right.
fuck her up because it's like almost like pranking.
I
Right.
think it's like.
But he's protecting himself truly because
It's
he
funny.
doesn't want another baby on his hands. But it's like, why? You should flush the condom, man.
It's funny.
First
I
of
It
all,
is
think it's
funny.
funny.
I think it's
everybody's
really
talking about Drake.
I'm
Let's talk about the
sorry.
fact, why did she even do that?
Right. And why did you do it right after? Like your tactics suck.
I
Well,
mean,
Is that
right
rape? Is
after.
that rape? Is that
She
a criminal
probably
offense?
wanted to come up. I mean,
She
come
wanted
on.
to come up.
Let's
She
be
came
honest.
hot.
Drake. So
Like,
she was thinking like,
I'm
okay.
coming in.
She said they smashed for 20 minutes. She
So-
said Drake was hitting a doggy most of the time.
He had about 7 inches, ladies. So just let you know.
She said
Uh,
7 inches and thick. That's what the comment said.
Sick.
7 and
Sorry.
thick. Yeah, mainly doggy style. That shit was funny. If you read the actual
If you
thing, it's
read it,
funny.
it's
It's a
funny.
funny recount
It's a funny
of,
read,
the,
yeah.
of the evening. Drake hasn't made any Instagram posts
He just
acknowledging
did the
that.
one
I'm just
about
mad,
the 15
like,
minutes of fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, how do
I
you
take
got-
the 23 45.
But
so
yeah.
we know exactly. We know
That
what
was
happened.
it.
He put hot sauce in the condom, tried to like wrap it up, and she still went and did her thing, and obviously got burnt up. Do you guys feel he should really be sued for that though?
No
No.
basis
Like-
to sue.
Yeah.
You
I
shouldn't
mean-
have been trying to put yourself in that condom to get pregnant. But like
Yeah.
they're both shitty, and Drake is shitty on a troll level, but
Drake's
she's
petty.
shitty on a human level. Like
Drake's being
Yeah.
petty like shit. This bitch try something, she gonna find
She
out.
gonna get some
Right.
little
Versus
hot
her, she's
sauce.
like, I'm gonna ruin his life.
think about this. He cares more about the hotel's plumbing than he does her vagina, and
Good man.
the value
She should
system.
care about
the
her own
hotel
vagina.
plumbing.
Right.
Good man.
Nick is really emphasizing about how bad it is to flush condoms.
That's a horrible
It's
idea.
horrible.
I think that sounds like something the homies talked about. Like you
Oh,
should put
okay.
hot sauce in the condom.
Next time.
Just-
You
Yeah.
should see what these hoes do.
That's kind of random. Like
It really is.
What's
It's
funny
a
is
little,
So
he's
now-
it's a little
probably gonna have-
sadistic.
he's
It's a
probably
little
gonna have somebody's
sadistic.
ass. He's
So
like, you know
now,
what, whatever. Fuck it. Like,
Ladies, make sure if you do it, check the condom.
no,
Make sure now they
don't
go
do
check.
it.
Stop
I'm
trying to get
saying-
yourself
I'm
pregnant
just
with your
saying,
turkey
but it
babies
ladies.
wasn't,
and
it
shit.
wasn't like he put the condom on, two hot sauce on the condom and fucked it. Like,
Right.
Now they gonna check it now.
Not.
They're not supposed
Y'all not
to.
seeing
but
the psychological part of it. Not telling women not to do
I'm
it.
not,
come on.
Yeah, right.
Her advice
I'm
was,
not
Let's go try and
condoning
get
I'm
and get
not
this baby out the
condoning
game.
it, but I'm just
Alicia,
saying.
I thought I knew you. I guess I don't.
At least they were
I'm
alive.
not
I thought you
condoning
had
it,
more
but I'm
integrity
just
than this,
saying.
that's incredible.
I do, but
Lisa, what have you done for All Star Weekend?
watch.
Yeah, like you have some escapades we don't know
Have
about.
you grabbed some condoms out
Did
of
somebody
trash
say
cans?
something? I did have an escapade.
Okay.
But
Actually-
that's a whole nother story.
I was just joking, but actually I think I know what you're talking about. Like, but it wasn't that condom related though, like that.
It was not related to that though.
What would you guys put hot sauce? What would be your condiment of choice?
I
Your
would,
condiment.
I would leave. Oh, what my condiment
Yeah,
of choice?
what would you
I'd be an
guys
asshole.
do? Yeah.
Well, is it? I think it's actually something in the
Yeah.
hot sauce that can kill the sperm, right? So that's why he uses that.
I don't
Those
know if
sperm
that's
down,
real
air
or
contact.
not.
I mean, technically it's in a condom, but
Like, would you use barbecue sauce?
Would
or
it
wrap?
kill?
barbecue sauce would be hilarious.
Soy sauce.
Ah,
So
I'm
it's-
suing from Sweet Baby Ray's.
Would you use maybe
Sweet baby
Italian
rays.
dressing so it's not as visible? So
That's-
she might think it's still look at the condom is still.
I still look like I'm in there.
Italian dressing.
All right. I don't know.
That's jokes.
Oh my
Mustard.
god.
I feel like
Nah, if she sees mustard, she's already gonna. She's not
I
gonna
know,
put that in there.
like Dijon mustard. would be
But I'm
perfect.
thinking
I
how
don't
she did
know.
not. Well, that's true
First
because
of all,
if the
her
condom is
even trying to
colored,
put it
you're
in-
right.
Yeah.
color because
You
like
can't
it could
see
be that yellow could blend in.
Right. Yeah.
And for her to even do that, and I mean,
Shame on her.
I can't
Shame
believe
on her.
that.
Do you,
Actually, I
do you
can't
think
believe that.
her parents
Females
laughed
do
her
do
out the
that.
house, or do you think they kind of like consoled her, like, "I'm sorry, baby," like, if they know it was her, because she's not. Her name hasn't been given, right? Or do they?
Did they say the girl's name?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I saw her
She's
name.
been remained anonymous.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
anonymous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't believe what these women are doing nowadays.
I mean,
He's
I
the
think
biggest
that's
rapper in
sad.
the world for sure.
Who taught them?
Yeah.
Who taught them to do this?
But just to think of that.
I bet you that girl looks up to Brittany Renner.
I mean, I've heard of the
No
turkey
But
disrespect.
Brittany
baster.
Renner wouldn't do that though.
No, I'm just saying no disrespect. But I'm
I've
just
heard
the way
of-
she goes
okay,
about her
so-
stories.
What's up?
I heard
But, I
of
mean,
the
that's her
turkey
life.
baster.
Right.
It was on that Bean Mary Jane
Oh,
show.
Mm-hmm.
If
That's
you
been
guys
going
ever
on
saw
for a long
that,
time.
Where
Oh,
that part, but
I
not,
thought it was Jane
you
Virgin,
know,
but yeah,
I'm like,
the turkey baster.
the turkey
Yeah,
baster.
to take out the condom and then they
Shoot-
and they're
shoots
just
it
fine.
up.
That's
Shoot
just
it-
funny.
shoot it up
That's
every
that
time.
whole,
I think
that whole
that was-
concept to me is ridiculous.
Turkey basting.
Turkey basting.
Nick, you got any third-hand
Nick,
stories?
come on.
I feel like you should use bleach.
Okay.
Bleach will
Oh.
kill anything. You
I
good.
feel like you
Kill
should
it.
bleach in the condoms, you know, and then let her deal. You know, honestly,
I
I
was
feel
gonna
I'm
drag
more
on that
disappointed
bitch.
in Drake, honestly,
Why?
Shit like.
Drake's been in this game for a minute now. Like,
Yeah, he's not new.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for a minute.
He got caught up
So,
already.
This is like a young celebrity kind of thing. I wouldn't expect somebody been doing this 10, 15, 20 years. What, he been in the game? 15 years now?
Oh, he been in a while for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Even
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
like
that.
12, 13
Oh,
years.
six is
Yeah, that's
fine.
like he was on
On the
the
show.
Grassy.
So
So
Yeah.
like
like,
entertainment.
He's been in there for
you've
years.
been around groupies for a minute. You should have this figured out by
Yeah.
now, bro. Like,
I think he's still trying to have fun with it.
yeah, see, I blame Drake then. Hey, man.
All right,
fault.
is this the most light skinned shit Drake has ever done?
The most light skin?
That's a question for Will.
Oh,
Will, you will be our
you talk
official.
to light skinned delegate and find out. Is this?
I might have to report back to headquarters to get the final answers, but hot sauce? That's
It's a very light skinned.
That's a light skin judge. How's that? I gotta shout out to you. Is that a light skin move for Drake?
Yeah,
So
call
hot
us.
sauce is
Call it.
Call
You
it.
Yeah.
guys call in.
Let
If you got
us
any,
know.
if you guys want to weigh in on this, 818-914-4087. Call in. I want to know what you would do in that scenario. Would you put hot sauce in the condom? Is that a light skin thing?
Or did somebody dark skinned teach Drake? Drake try to pay homage or whatever.
Or did he learn this from Chris Brown?
Did he
No.
learn this?
No, he just had another baby.
Chris
Chris
is that
Brown.
his baby?
Oh yeah, you guys
Congrats
see
to Chris
that?
Brown.
Yeah, he had
Alright.
this
Keep
other
up with all his
chick.
kids. How many kids he got?
This
Say
is
it's the
some
same.
other chick.
Is another chick or the same
Yeah.
baby mom?
So he
some
has
other
what, 3
chick.
now?
Yeah,
He's got 3, yeah.
that was what I saw.
I guess that's not too
on the
bad
news.
That's not bad. He's 33.
for Chris.
I mean,
early
He's
30s.
32, yeah.
He can afford it.
3.
He can afford it.
And what
As
is
long as
what for what celebrity does it really come like? All right, come on, man. How many kids you gonna keep having?
I mean, he's
does
been
it
in the
really
game.
matter?
He's been in the game since he was like 15. So for him to be a teenager and make it to 32,
Yeah.
only 3 kids. Not to say that it's bad, but I mean, that's not bad for considering who he is. Like,
Yeah.
girls throw themselves at him. Like,
Absolutely.
so.
Yeah, they do.
And then
No,
come
not
out,
me, but
because you make dumb decisions. You make at 15,
Do you
16.
have any groupie
Yeah,
friends?
they
Do you have
do.
any homegirls who be on that groupie too? Like,
oh, I hear the stories.
can you?
I even heard.
You know,
I'm a Chris
I
Brown
won't
fan.
give names, but I do know somebody that did hook up with Chris Brown. So,
Let us know.
How she did.
yeah.
What did she do? Did she have to weed out, like check his tour schedule? Find, like, a
No,
hotel?
she
How
was
did it
she
go?
was a dancer, so it was kind of like the
Hold up.
industry. You know, you end up meeting people. You don't know
Was
her,
like, "What?"
and
There's
she's
one, there's
just
one
telling the
dancer we
stories.
know. Yeah.
So
I
You
implore
know.
guys. Guys look down on this, but I'll tell you this: is from not firsthand experience, but just
Mhm.
from Nick's astute observations.
It's stupid.
If you really want to smash one of your dream female artists, become a dancer.
Right.
Any dancer, you get in the mix, you on tour.
yeah,
Chicks just hang out with who's around,
Man.
and you can come up.
J-Lo,
Ask
baby-
J-Lo,
J-Lo
Janet
dated someone
Jackson,
my age.
J-Lo.
Madonna, Britney.
Was it? Did you guys see that picture of like Madonna hanging out with like Mayweather and them yesterday?
Oh yeah, that was
Like,
kind of.
That's interesting. That's off topic, but
Madonna like
She's
in
like in her
60s.
That's in
60s.
Yeah.
She had a young
She got
young
that work.
dude too.
Dancer, probably.
Yeah,
And J-Lo's
I
dating
think
J-Lo's
he's
dating
like in
Casper, and
his
he was like
20s.
2-3 years older than me. I'm
He's
like,
like
hold up,
20 in
man.
his 20s, I think.
Hold on,
Yeah.
love me some J-Lo.
K-Fed.
Oh,
Came up with
Ken
Britney.
Federline? Yeah.
Oh yeah, K.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
more, bitch. Give me the baby. That's
Right.
it.
Like, both babies.
He came through ready.
So look, if you guys want
Baby.
to smash your favorite super, I don't know who we like now, Selena Gomez or whatever. Become a
Selena
dancer.
Gomez.
Get on that tour.
Hey.
Ariana
Y'all on
Grande?
that bus together. Y'all traveling. Y'all
Hit the
eating
Debbie Allen
together.
studio.
Y'all
Happy
rehearsing
Ending.
together. She's running her ideas by you because she needs feedback from whoever's around.
Who's
And when
around.
they kind of feel in that moment of, damn, I need some company. That's when-
Winter season.
That's
boot
when you
up.
come in. But you gotta be cool. You can't be trying to holler at her while they're in they run throughs and shit like that. You gotta
Right.
wait.
I wonder what the observations like. Like if J-Lo looked at the back of the bus and she was like
Yeah,
thinking, who's
wait.
she gonna do it to?
J Lo.
When the gay
Nah,
friends
she
when the
went
gay
bad.
friends are around and the posse around, you
But
gotta be
now-
cool. You gotta get along with them.
Oh yeah.
They can be your ally.
The
Because then when they talking about who should she fuck, like girl,
Yeah,
I think
you
you better
should
go
too.
to.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that.
You guys think female celebrities like use like their
leverage as a celebrity on men. and treat them like groupies? Like, do you think?
Oh, like
What
they
do you
keep
mean?
like in a rotation and shit.
Yeah, like
these
you know
new
how
rapper chicks. Yeah, for sure.
I was
think
gonna
they-
say it depends on
Like
the woman.
Meg, Dream Doll.
You think they got groupie dudes? Like they just
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
They got
absolutely.
niggas that's tricking.
and they treat
Yeah.
them like they groupie dudes. Like,
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
them sit
those
at a
guys
different
don't do
table and
anything.
shit like that.
What do you mean, like if they?
You know what I mean? Like if they have like groupies at like a club or some shit, they
Right.
like give them their own table and shit, and you know, and
See,
just like set them
yeah.
off to the side, you know, just like.
See, the
like,
girl,
oh,
women would do
go
it different.
there.
They'll probably have the guy there, but she'd be like, "Don't be around me." It'd be
That's
like
fucked
on
up.
the wall. And you gotta,
Don't be
you
around
gotta
me?
Be patient. Yeah,
Don't be
you know,
around me.
that's the thing. It's like women want to keep you in silence, but
So
they
is
want to
that
keep you
what that
close
meant
enough.
when old girl? No, I'm playing.
Like, hold up.
So you stand by them, but you like in a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of a distance, and that's how they.
That's funny. So you can't get no clout.
Well, you can't get close because niggas is around them all night.
All night.
So it's like it's
Doing the most,
you know,
too.
because they gotta work. So it's
Yeah.
like dudes
Yeah, I
can
definitely-
do it different, but that's probably how they do it. I would definitely say the new female rappers are definitely like running through guys when they want to, like groupies. Like
So I encourage y'all
Mhm.
now. If you ever go to a club or you're watching on TV or whatever, and you see like your favorite female artist or rapper like dancing, and there's a whole crew. Look at that one dude over on the side who just standing there kind of
He's just
observing.
staring.
He fucking, but can't nobody know about it.
can't
But he
nobody
there
know
though.
about it. Like think about how it was with Nicki and Safari, right?
Man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Now he was boyfriend status, but he had to kind of like be in the back. Couldn't
Yeah.
really shine up front like that. Had to hold the
Yeah.
phone and take the picture sometimes.
Right.
Oh, that's a word.
Yeah, hey, he put his
The
finger in front of the
picture.
lens. He's like, I'm gonna get in this clip. Like,
Now,
He on
to be,
the back.
now, if you hold the phone, nigga, but you get in the smash, like,
Mm.
I guess that's cool.
I mean,
I mean, nigga got
could you
money,
do it?
so
Could you guys
Could
do
you
it?
guys do
You hold
it?
the
Yeah.
phone, but with like, if Meg Thee Stallion taking you on tour, buying you whatever you want, whatever, but you gotta hold the phone whenever she's doing shit.
I mean, she paying for
She's
everything.
paying for it.
Pay for everything.
Pay you
You
flight.
pay-
If she wasn't a celebrity, I
So-
would.
Well, I mean, if she
If
wasn't,
it's just Meg in Houston,
Oh.
like just,
Yeah.
Then I would.
but she ain't gonna be able to fly you around the country and
no,
do
she
what
ain't
you
gonna have
doing.
that kind of money.
No. Everything else accounted for. If she rich and all that shit, we good.
Uh-huh.
But I would be a groupie to somebody who wasn't famous. But if she was famous, I wouldn't do the groupie thing.
Ah,
Mm,
wait.
okay.
So she just had money.
Yeah.
Even if she didn't have money, if she was just fine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would do the groupie thing to her. I wouldn't do it to somebody who was actually famous.
So Janet 93.
I wouldn't do it. I'd treat her like a
You
regular
He
couldn't
said
broad.
travel
Janet
around with
93.
Janet.
I'd
and-
treat her like a regular broad,
Hell
though.
yeah, I would.
Yeah, you could treat it like a regular body. You just gotta
Yeah.
hold the phone.
Well, yeah,
you
let's
you
get
didn't
all
have to hold
high.
the phone back then.
No, I wouldn't hold the
You
phone.
get the bags, though,
I wouldn't
at
do
the
none of that
airport.
shit. I would treat like a regular person.
It's like-
But the
Yeah,
other,
you
but
ain't-
her
93,
assistant,
you
I
ain't
would
get the
treat like
phone.
Janet Jackson. You feel me?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Alright, so basically,
that's
so
a
so you
good
would treat
one.
Latoya with the utmost.
Now you
creepiness.
got me. Now you got me. You feel
Latoya
me?
with that
that's funny.
creepiness. That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Solange.
Solange?
Solange, that's the
Get your
one.
ass
I
beat.
guess that
Solange.
cousin fine.
Ooh,
Listen, Beyonce scares me, bro.
Really?
You don't know nothing about her, bro.
Beyonce hood, low key.
We've been seeing Beyonce for 20 years. We don't know nothing.
Yeah, we do. We know she likes Popeyes.
She has an amazing.
We know she got the hot sauce in
She
the
likes
bag.
art.
You ever heard Beyonce say a whole sentence?
Yeah.
I've never heard her say a sentence before.
You don't listen to her.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
I
the
don't know.
Beyonce.
He
You
said-
didn't see her when
he
she
said,
was
I
talking
know.
about
you gotta have an
her
Indian
her
background.
art and how she works to try to put stuff together for
Yeah.
her tour. Like
Uh,
she's into that.
She
shit.
got 4 interviews, bro, in 20 years.
Oh, like she doesn't make herself
Oh,
available.
she
or
doesn't
whatever.
make herself
Hey, chill out, man. I
available
saw
for interviews.
Beyonce on Smart Guy, so I heard her speak on that.
Were you on set?
Huh?
Were you on? Have you
No,
met
no, no, I
Beyonce?
was gonna say,
Oh,
I'm talking about watching.
I heard you
Just
couldn't
watching.
touch
When I was talking to
Beyonce.
Jason
But
Weaver.
Janet gave interviews. Janet was a little bit more friendly. Like
You like Janet
Oh,
Jackson?
yeah.
Yeah,
I've been having a little bit of a Janet like
Oh, okay, that's cool.
research
When you said
because
like 93?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who said Janet
because
93?
we watched Poetic Justice the other night, me and my
Uh-huh.
girl,
Yeah.
and then the documentary about on Lifetime is about to come out.
About on the 28th, yeah.
So she's really like telling her story.
It's gonna be
On
good
Lifetime?
too.
I'm looking
I
forward
can't
to
wait
it,
to
yeah.
see it. Yeah.
And
like
scares me.
footage that we've never seen before and stuff. So
yeah, but when
hopefully,
even when
but-
I was young, as a kid, I was very much Janet. Like, obviously
I
the
love
videos
Janet.
were a little older, but like when I was aware of where Janet was, I was like Velvet Rope Janet. So I was like,
I'm a Michael
I get so
Jackson
lonely.
fan, so by
Velvet Rope.
default, just her being his brother.
That's what's
The
going on.
brother,
Yeah.
I was like, automatically, oh, Janet's dope.
Yeah, Janet.
Janet was. She
And I
still
used to
is.
stare at her album cover. 'cause
I
my
just
mom
went to
had that
her
one with
her
it like
show.
this.
How was your live show?
Oh, her live shows are amazing.
She still got it.
Yeah,
And that's,
I went to
you know,
the Vegas
she's a
one,
performer.
the residency one
Yeah.
that she had, and then
Janet can
I went to
perform.
2 concerts in Phoenix, like throughout the years,
Mhm.
and she still is killing it.
Well, it's funny. What I love
Yeah,
about
so
Janet
you
too
just-
is how
yeah.
she'll get fat and just like she just let herself go.
Mhm.
I mean, she ain't gonna be fat, but she's like thick. She eating
Yeah.
whatever, and it's great. because she's like, fuck, I work hard so that I don't have to do this shit. And then when it comes tour time, she get
she's
locked in
on
with
it.
that trainer.
Locked in.
Boom, 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 and she's damn near
oh my
control
God.
Janet again.
Right.
And I dig that. Like her, I think
she's
Mariah
on
Carey
it.
does that a little bit too. But Mariah Carey doesn't have to dance as much, so that's never
Yeah.
been like a big thing. Whether
That's
she puts on
probably,
weight.
that's
or
probably
not.
easier for
I've
Janet
seen her
'cause she is
concert,
dancing.
yeah.
Yeah, but Mariah still looks like a princess, so she will,
Yeah.
get focused when she has to.
Excellent one, too.
J Lo's never really put on weight, even when she's always pretty
No.
much in shape.
Jill's been in shape her whole career.
J Lo's
She's
all
been-
about
yeah.
the fitness, but I think that's just
Her
dope.
show was
That's
phenomenal.
her work
too.
ethic is outrageous.
Come
J-Lo show.
I was talking to somebody who
Her
worked with her. They were
Shakira's.
talking about like how she like literally is on point with everything. Like she'll go do her residency in Las Vegas, but she's gotta be on set for what was it, Blue Shades of Blue?
Oh
She'll
yeah.
be on set the next day. She'll do her show, fly in, get on the set the next day, do her piece, and go
Here's
back.
here's how dope
But she's
J-Lo was.
business. She's
Yeah, she's
business.
business.
Like she's
J-
smart.
J-Lo turned down dancing on Janet's world tour to pursue acting. So like she was coming off in Live in Color,
Oh yeah.
and then she did the video "If I Was Your Girl,"
I love
and then
that
she
song.
hit her up tour, and then but then she turned it down because she wanted to just pursue Hollywood. But like she was that dope, where Janet was like, "Fuck,
Man,
okay,
you want to hear
Yeah.
you want to hear a 5-year-old singing the hell out of that song? That was me.
Uh
Who's the
A
new
5-year-old.
Who's the new pop star who could dance and sing and
Female or
creative
male?
videos?
Female. Oh.
That's tough.
Green hair. Oh no, you said sing and
He
dance.
said
though.
sing and
Yeah,
dance.
I
Green
like-
hair. Who was
I
you
think it's
thinking
like
of?
because you got a lot of people that's like a singer,
Billie
you
Eilish.
got rap artists,
Oh,
like
yeah,
saying
she's-
like you talking about
Chloe
like,
I'm
Bailey,
talking about
she's
sing-
I don't
trying.
know who that is.
Chloe Bailey's going to
She's
Beyonce.
on Grownish.
Yeah.
She has a
Oh.
twin
She's
sister.
kind of well,
She's
yeah.
under, she's
Little
under,
thick,
she's
she's-
signed under
she's-
Beyonce too.
So yeah, she's the next one. She's
Let's
you
see,
consider
pop
Beyonce
singers.
influence. for sure.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I was watching her like doing the award show, and this is where I see how old folks used to be like when we think this person is the shit, and they're like, they just doing a knockoff. Because I don't think she's a knockoff. She's talented, but like you're watching and you're seeing, okay, I see a lot of Beyonce there.
Beyonce's performance.
This is Beyonce.
Like,
So
see, Ariana
it's
Grande,
Coachella.
she could sing,
She
but
can really sing.
I
but
don't
she
know
has
about
to
that
dance.
dancing
but
thing.
she's not, I watched her live and I wasn't.
Mm.
No offense to Ariana, like I love your voice. I listened to the music, just it wasn't for me. The whole performance.
I miss though the singer, dancer, performer. Where
Yeah.
if you can't really sing
I'm
that
really
well,
thinking
then your
about that,
show
like-
is great, like Shakira, J Lo.
Oh, Shakira, so
Cause you're talking about
Lord,
like new,
that
because I
show
mean you
was
can
so
go
Yeah, like
good.
new, like
you can go
last 5
J- You
years.
go like Jay
Yeah.
and Beyonce.
No,
which-
that's not new.
They're
Yeah.
too old. Yeah.
Now
Not too
Adele-
old.
They're old,
Adele
but they
can
are
sing.
legacy acts
Yeah.
at this point, damn near.
Adele can sing, but
But now,
Dancing, no.
yeah,
Adele's-
you don't go. Yeah, you go to her to just be still and
You're
just,
like-
feel it. Like,
Adele's
you
like
feel the
straight
energy.
vocals. She has the energy that just comes with her.
Yeah, they're really. I mean,
Yeah, that's a
I'm even
freaking great
looking
question.
through
'Cause
there,
I'm like
ain't even-
stumped.
and it's tough because you know when we get as we get older, we kind of like don't know who's the new kids
because there
anymore.
was so many.
Yeah.
I feel like when we grew up.
We had Ciara, really dynamic performers.
Rihanna.
I mean, Rihanna's a better singer than dancer, but she's still a great
Yeah,
performer.
she's a performer.
Yeah.
Alicia was more singer, but than dancer.
Yeah.
Who else you had? Carrie Hilson. Before she talked
Carrie
that
Hilson's
shit,
good
she had a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
But-
got into acting though too.
Yeah, I saw her in
So,
something.
so,
a couple.
yeah.
She tried.
No, she's doing okay. Well,
She's
She's
doing
getting
it.
her acting
getting
in.
her
I'm talking shit like she did.
Yeah, there's not really.
I don't know. Yeah, this Ariana.
Hey, we're gonna come back to this. If anybody's
can't
listening
think of
right
anybody.
now,
Give us some pop R&B
Man.
singer stars who perform
female preferred.
like
'cause
Female.
Janet,
I know some
Madonna,
guys.
Britney, Christina,
Like who?
I feel
Ciara,
like there's
Beyonce.
always- I feel like there's always a guy singer dancer.
Dang.
Like,
Who do we have
dancer.
that's now for the guys?
Yeah.
Bruno, I guess.
I mean, you still got Chris Brown.
But
I mean,
Chris is
Brown
still even at
in
this
there.
point. He's not like when Chris Brown puts an album. It's not like he's world videos and he's in the clubs. Like it's not. He's there, but it's not like
You talking about what do you mean like by like star power or you
right.
talking
Like
about
not. I'm not saying he's irrelevant, but just like
Yeah.
a currently like in
just-
the
I
in the.
don't see too many people who are talented him.
No,
I
there's
was
not
gonna say
many
he
people
was-
talented than Chris Brown, but he's
Yeah.
been around like 15 years,
Yeah.
and it's not like
Even
every
though
time
he's
he
young,
dropped,
he's
it's
still been
highly
out for a
anticipated.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, he started, but it's not like he's highly anticipated album anymore. Like he's
Gotcha.
legacy. He's
Mhm.
almost he's not a legacy act yet, but he's not
He's
in the
getting
sense
there.
of tune in. Chris is dropping his new video tonight. It's not that anymore.
Yeah. Are there any artists like that anymore?
Bieber's kind of like that. Bieber still is big when he dropped.
Bieber just has he's Bieber fever fans. Like he's got.
Yeah,
strong-
Weekend just dropped a new album. It was a big deal.
Weeknd.
Like,
Weeknd, Bruno Mars is definitely up there. When
Silk
it comes to that.
Sonic.
I would say, yeah.
That
I mean,
was-
Silk
Bruno
Sonic, of course,
Mars.
but just him himself.
But Bruno, yeah, Weekend's like new project is big. Like everybody's like waiting for this Weekend album, and it's like he does these videos. It's like you're looking forward to a Weekend album still.
Even though his Super Bowl performance was all right.
That one sucked.
Damn,
It was not all right. I was not impressed.
Damn.
I'm keeping 100. Like
I
I
was
Have big
expecting-
expectations.
I like
I had high
I like the
expectations.
Speaking of
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowls, who do we have on the Super Bowl lineup?
Oh, it's gonna be a good lineup this year.
Can you share who we have on the bill?
Beyonce,
Yeah,
Taylor Swift,
I
and
know we
Kanye.
have
Don't get your hopes
Eminem,
up.
Just kidding.
um, Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
Cool with that.
Who else is
That means he's
there?
gonna be releasing music.
One,
then,
two.
So then he has to.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary
Oh,
J.
yes.
Blige. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Shit.
1, 2. Yeah. That's the
I just wanna
lineup
go
for
to the
this
halftime
year.
show. I don't even
So
need to be at the
Dr.
game.
Dre.
So Dr.
Dr.
Dre,
Dre,
Snoop
Kendrick
Dogg,
Lamar.
and Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and
Eminem
Kendrick
too?
Lamar. Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna do some of their big songs together.
That's kind of
fire.
stacked. Yeah.
That's
But
very
then we have 12 minutes. Can you
Oh,
imagine that?
Drake got sick though, right? I thought he pulled out for
They said he had
COVID.
COVID, and it was like unsure if they were gonna do
Yeah, I
it.
thought Drake pulled out.
I
I
don't know
don't
what.
know.
Until we
They don't
until we
show
see
that
the
he
light.
didn't. So.
Oh, hopefully he goes through.
Well, we
I
consider
mean,
it
this
good.
is big for LA. Like, this is their. I mean, well, we got Mary in there too, but like LA
Yeah.
with Dre, Snoop. Who else you said?
Eminem.
And who
Kendrick.
Else? Kendrick. That's huge for LA.
But can you imagine just 12 minutes only? Like you
Yeah,
would
I mean,
want to
it's gonna
hear
be
so
quick
many
medleys.
more
It's-
songs. I know.
Yeah.
With
I'm
that
like,
type of
dang,
credit,
huh? It's
they
gonna
need
be
to
What
good,
songs do you
too.
expect to hear? I think we're gonna get "Ain't Nothing But a G Thing."
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
but a G thing.
I think we're
bro.
gonna get.
What are we getting?
Which
from
one?
Kendrick?
Eminem.
What are we
Oh, we're gonna get next episode
Yeah.
for sure. Eminem's not in next
Kendrick.
episode though, right?
Oh, forgot
No.
about Dre.
That's what I was
forget
thinking.
about Dre.
I was thinking, forgot about
Nowadays,
Dre.
everybody
Um,
wants something.
Eminem's
They
gonna
got
come out for
something
that
to
verse.
say. I tried to sing
See,
that in my
Kendrick.
15 times.
Drake and Mary probably gonna do "Let's Get It Stomping" because he published
Hilarious.
that one.
Oh, okay.
Mary's gonna do the.
She's gonna do her dance.
Yep.
Yep.
Kendrick, what's the Kendrick Drake? I mean Dre, Dr. Dre collab that was huge from his first album.
What's the song where he's talking to him in the? I forget the name of it.
With Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, they're having like a little like within the song they have like a
Uh-huh.
little conversation and then it goes back to the song. But I don't know why I'm drawing blanks. I'm still thinking about what female singer can dance. That's bugging me. But yeah,
I don't know. That's gonna be a good show though.
I hope they extend it. Like if it's supposed to be 12 minutes, like give us 20. Like give us.
They ain't gonna give you no. It's supposed to be
You gotta sell them
halftime. Come
commercials.
on.
Give us 20.
They gotta get them
You get a
commercials
Super
in.
Bowl
Yeah.
commercial this year?
Man, I wish.
Yeah.
I
Man.
auditioned for one.
You got
Two.
an audition
Yeah.
for it? It's
Oh,
gonna be
that'd
big
be
though.
big.
It's gonna be big. I'm definitely. Where we are watching the game? What's
The recipe. Is that the
Yeah,
song
I
you're
don't
thinking
know.
of?
I mean, shit, you know me, I'll invite everybody over. I won't be caring.
Yeah, where you watching the game this year?
Not watching the
Somewhere.
game this year.
Yeah.
Let's not find somebody that got some good food. I'm just looking for food. I don't care about the game. I just want to
Oh,
find some
okay.
food,
What y'all
man.
want to invest in?
Anybody barbecuing?
We gonna have to figure out who's having the
Can the
spot.
homegirl cook for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Can
who's
we
cooking?
get her?
We gonna have a
Can
little
we book
party.
Your friend
A little party.
cooking.
Oh.
I chip in on the
I
food,
see
man.
some
What's
parties
up?
popping up
Put it
slowly.
on some food.
Yeah, Patrice come cook.
Oh yeah,
Patrice,
hey.
yeah, Patrice, if you
She
listening
can
right
cook
now,
too.
we gonna get
Yeah.
some mac and cheese and some ribs.
Hey,
I
we
could
need
go
you
with something,
to just we'll buy it.
too. Don't sleep on your boy. I'll throw down in the kitchen too. We get something cracking.
You a chef? What's your go-to?
I'd be cooking.
Yeah.
I actually like making a sweet potato hash. That I
What
make.
is a sweet potato hash?
Kinda
What
like-
is that? That's a
I mean,
Seattle
Yeah,
dish,
what
right?
is that?
Is this dish
Yeah, we
hilarious?
never heard of that.
Like
What's
I
that?
mean, you know, you like
Google
like
it.
country fried potato, like country
Sweet
potatoes?
potato hash.
Heard of
Well, I heard this one guy cook it. That's what he called it. So when I cook it, I just give it the same name. But it's basically just like how if you go to your like breakfast spot, you get your little side potatoes, something like that. But I add a little some, you know, a little this, a little that,
extra
little onions, little peppers, little.
A little something,
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
Oh, it's
Oh,
like a
it's
Hungry Jack. Nigga,
Yeah.
Nick shit on the whole operation.
You
Oh.
just clowned.
Nah, but it's
It
about
ain't no
the flavor.
sweet
It's not
potato
about
hash.
it's not about the
It's about the
potatoes,
love. It's about the love you
flavor.
put into it.
Now you,
What did you call it? What did you call
Sweet
it?
potato hash.
Oh, you made it sound all special. Oh, that sounds fancy.
I know.
I put stuff in it. It ain't just potatoes. Like,
That looks good. I've never had this sweet potato. That looks pretty good though.
no, it's
Okay.
fire.
He
if you make it
said-
right.
Okay, yeah. brother.
I can't cook for shit, so I would
I'm a
never
fan
cook
of sweet
shit.
potatoes too. There's another one I do. I
never
do sweet potatoes. It sounds crazy, but I do sweet potatoes with kale and shrimp.
Sweet potatoes with kale.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do?
But you have to saute the kale in it so that it's obviously soft. Put the seasoning in it, and it comes out really good.
You don't eat kale?
And it's a healthy.
Oh, yeah.
It's
He
a
was
very
just telling you
healthy.
another
Kale.
food that he make.
It's a
Kale.
healthy
Kale?
dish.
So he was talking about how you make a sweet potato with kale
Kale.
and shrimp.
Do you eat kale? Have you ever ate kale?
Kale.
Kale.
I don't know
Kale.
what kale is, right?
Kale.
You don't make kale, it's just lettuce. So I'm just confused with the dishes. You putting lettuce on the potato?
You mix it in. It's almost like a
Like
scrambled
chopped
with
up?
shrimp.
Oh, okay.
See, you gotta say that.
Yeah.
You just said
Yeah,
you just
nigga
named
really
3
nervous.
ingredients. I'm sitting there like I'm scratching my head like.
I don't-
Okay.
Like, do you open up the kale?
That's what I'm
Put-
thinking.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Jack,
what
I'm
you
like,
think. Okay.
I
Is he
didn't
wrapping
realize
the
the logic that
potato
was going
with
into the thought
kale?
process.
Like I'm like.
He says, so
That's
do you
funny.
put the kale on top of
On
the
top of
potatoes?
it, or do you?
I'm like,
Just
all right.
And then you slightly pat them.
Hey man, get y'all sweet potato dishes on, man.
Sweet potatoes.
I like me some sweet potatoes.
Since we talking
man.
about food, we might as well talk about the Throwback Thursday question.
Bring it
Let's
up.
get to
What
it.
was your favorite dish when you were a child? I actually have 2 that my mom used to make. One was lasagna and enchiladas.
I'm gonna go different for different people.
Mm.
There was a lady, God rest her soul, her name was Miss Millie. And the only reason I'm thinking about it is because we just talked about sweet
Miss
potatoes.
Millie.
But she made the best sweet potatoes I've ever had in my life.
Oh, wow.
Like, bar none. Even at her funeral, a dude went up and was like, did anybody get the recipe? Like, did anybody? Like,
God bless her, but anybody got it?
yeah.
Oh.
So
That's a
that,
good one.
that, I would say my mother's collard greens always was a plug.
Mm-hmm.
It's a toss-up. My uncle's macaroni and cheese. Like, I'm just literally going down the line of people because everybody has these.
Yeah,
I
got a
know,
couple of
it's
different,
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so many people's.
Yeah. Like I'd have to give like 1 or 2.
I'm gonna let Nick answer that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Nick answer that on my answer.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll
Uh-huh.
start with my grandmother first off, because
Okay.
grandma has been the one that's taken care of me my whole life.
Hold it
Uh-huh.
down, yeah.
I was eating her shit first before anybody.
Yeah.
So my grandmother, we make this Haitian dish where we
Uh-huh.
it's like the rice is like brown, and so it's brown rice, and we fry the plantains. We call it bun.
Yes.
So we have
Bun-un.
rice, bun,
Yes.
the juvie, bun. My grandmother makes the meat a certain type of way,
Mhm.
like the sauce is just different, just the way they cook it. So
Uh-huh.
that's usually pretty good. And then the salad will complete the dish.
Okay.
On Fridays, my grandmother would do like a fish style meal.
Mhm.
Like she never made meat on Fridays, so I would have the fish with like macaroni and cheese
Mm-hmm.
Did she
and
do the whole fish?
and,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and a salad. What's up?
Did she do the whole fish with like the eyes and face?
Yeah.
See, she used to try to make me eat that shit,
Yeah.
and I used to choke on the bones, and I was like, I refuse to eat fish with bones, so she'll
So you
she'll
ate
yeah.
the
she'll fry
eyes
the fish.
before?
Chick fillet.
No, I don't eat the eyes.
Oh.
Because I went to like.
Hey,
I
you
stopped
didn't even
eating the
talk
fish.
about the.
My aunt,
Mhm.
who's my Haitian aunt, she's a great cook. She has like probably 7 different like
Yeah.
good dishes. So I can only, if I'm picking like 1 or 2, she made a really really delicious sloppy Joe sandwich. That
Oh.
should go hard.
Sloppy
Ooh,
Joe?
Sloppy Joe's
Sloppy,
even
her style
like that.
is sloppy Joe. Oh
Uh-huh.
my god! And she makes a great lasagna.
Oh yeah, that's one of my faves.
And my girl
Yeah,
makes really good
6:15.
tortellini. That's like one of my favorite
6:15.
Mm.
dishes from my lady. The tortellini that she makes is pretty
My sister.
good.
Mhm.
And then her mom is a great cook. When her mom goes into her soul food bag, basically like
Mhm.
Big Mama's type of shit. But she's not Big
Oh, that's
Mama.
good.
But yeah, mac and cheese. Her mac and cheese is fire. And my girl know how to make the same mac and cheese. She got the recipe for it. So the mac
Let's
and cheese.
go.
Is good.
I'm
Chicken
coming
good.
through.
Okay.
The greens is good.
Summer. We gonna
Yeah,
put,
summer can throw down
I'll
too.
be like, girl, heard about your mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm just
Mac
kidding.
and cheese.
Yeah, even for Christmas, summer like wanted to just cook and do
Yeah, why that
Christmas.
sound like a pickup line, girl? I heard about
I
you.
heard
mac
your.
and
I
cheese.
know. I'll be like.
Let's spread some love on it.
You trying to get some
Yeah.
of this? The mac and cheese.
Oh,
Right.
Like-
So summer,
Yeah.
like on Christmas, she made mac and
Mhm.
cheese. She made sweet potatoes.
Mm.
She made stuffing.
Mhm.
They call it what's it called? I hear they call it dry salad or something like that.
Dry salad?
Dressing.
Dressing?
I was like, dry
He
salad?
said
I
dry
know.
salad.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
When I
what?
said it, I said
Anything dry.
Dry
Oh,
salad.
Yeah, dry, dressing. They call it dressing on here.
Anything dry.
That's
What
just
did you
dry.
call it?
I said dry salad.
He
said
said dry
dry
salad.
salad.
No, you called it stuffing.
Stuffing.
That's
Yeah.
2 different things.
They said it's like stuffing.
Dressing ain't.
That's-
Stuffing,
Stuffing and
that's
stuffing is
different.
things.
Stuffing ain't nothing but dressing stuffed up the turkey's ass.
That
Yeah,
was
that's 2
like,
different things.
They call it the dressing, the type of that version of
What y'all call it? Y'all call it dressing?
No, so dressing is made like in just a cooking pan. You know, put it on things. Stuffing is you getting it out the bird.
That's what I say. You take the dressing.
Right, it's two different things. Right.
I
think a few ingredients are different too, but yeah, it's not the same thing. I didn't know that either, but yeah. So I don't know what dry salad is though. That's a whole new one.
That doesn't exist. I was looking for the word. I couldn't think of dressing.
Dry salad. I don't think that's
I'm calling that from now on. Everywhere I go, y'all got some dry salad.
Hey, man, before the dressing comes, what is it though?
I see how you came together with that. Because it didn't have...
Just made that up.
Bars.
No basis. That's just me just cleaning my shit up.
He like, well...
I was lost. I'm like, how the hell did you get the dry salad?
I was like, that's like we made from the wire type of shit. Like,
dressing.
Okay.
That makes sense now.
Now it makes sense.
It does.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gotta poke.
Whenever I get that, I should go on Jeopardy.
But that's me giving some favorite dish shout outs to like people's food who I've been consuming in the present as well as in the past, like growing up. Like it was either my grandmother or my aunts cooking who I was always eating, and and my mom. Shout out to mom. She makes a really good quiche. My mom's quiche.
Oh, quiche.
She could throw that.
I saw that. That was funny.
Oh yeah, Drake with the.
Throw this in the camera real quick though. It's kind of backtracking, but try that Drake, the new Drake condoms.
That's hilarious.
Hot and spices.
Hot and spices.
That's hilarious. Shout out to Drizzy, man.
It'll get you turned on and up.
Drake, you better capitalize, boy, and get you some condoms, boy.
Yeah, man.
He gonna get himself a good little.
Better get you some condoms. Who ain't buying an OVO condom?
I know, OVO
condoms. Bro, with the owl.
I was looking at the.
Right.
Yeah,
Nike needs
Drake
to do some
just
newer condoms.
New hot and spicy Drake spermicide condoms.
Talk to 40 and get back to me and Nick, man.
Come on, man. Let's get these condoms out there, Drake.
Protect these kids.
Protect these kids.
Save the world, man.
Save the world, baby.
Is there any childhood dish that you haven't had since you was a child that you truly miss? If you could pick one, that's that'll count.
A whole box.
Of what?
Apple
Jacks. Just like sitting there having a whole box and your mom getting mad that you ate it all in one day.
I was gonna say Apple Jacks was illegal in my house. That's my mom's cereal, nigga.
So word, you couldn't touch it.
Nah, you couldn't touch no Apple Jacks. Nigga.
I know. I haven't had. Well, here's the thing. When I'm fortunate where my grandmother's still alive, so when I visit, I can get those meals. It's obviously not as often as I used to eat them, but yeah, my aunt still throws down. Like when I went to go to New York in October, yeah, we went over one night and she had the lasagna, and I was like, oh yeah, man, I missed that.
I would say
Ed's mom, by the way, too.
Oh, okay.
So that's because this is who I used to, when I'm in Far Rockaway, who I grew up with. So yeah, his mom is like best cook.
I'll be like, Ed, so I heard.
And that's the thing to tell you, like, yo, we come faithfully. We come by faithfully.
My uncle makes actually some legit jerk chicken. You're not Jamaican, but he just know how to make that
jerk
shit.
chicken.
Right.
That's what's up.
And it's solid.
I would say one of my cousins, her nana that had passed away, she made the best tamales I ever tasted. The salt, everything was just tamales. And they froze the remaining amount until you freeze them until you can eat them, and then that was it.
Oh wow!
But they were but she got the recipe. My cousin got the recipe, so she makes some of the stuff. But her nana.
This is growing up. You used to have it.
It was her. Yeah, it was her nana, and to this day, I was like, the last time I requested them, I was like, oh, thank you. That was years ago. But it was like, yes, because it was like, man, it was the best.
How about you, Nick? Any
special dish?
Shit.
Shit was not a good dish.
My mom used to cook, obviously, when I was a kid all the time, but then she met my stepdad and she stopped cooking. That nigga was such a good cook,
He's just best in her.
This nigga's a beast, man. He's never made a whack dish. This nigga makes... I wish I could feed people this food so y'all can understand. No, he just from the hood, bro. He just a gangster.
Hood chef.
It ain't those hood videos that I see.
He
Trap
makes
kitchen.
Deep fried burritos.
Oh, that's good.
Something different. His fried chicken is the best I've ever had in the world.
Wow.
His barbecue is probably the best I've ever had.
Wow.
And your mom just retired early.
He cooks so good. She just, he
liked to do it
one time, and that was it. She just shut it down. She was like, I'm gonna cook for it. Like, this nigga.
He can cook.
And he likes to cook, so he'd just go in there, make a whole Thanksgiving meal, and leave.
He do breakfast too, or she would do breakfast? Everything?
The man can cook everything.
Is he still around?
He likes to cook too. That's dope.
And he don't look like it. If you seen this dude, you would think he just gangbanged. That nigga.
How does he behave?
Yeah,
Funny.
Did he say how he learned how to cook? Did he like talk about it?
Nope.
He won't share his secrets.
I've asked him since I've been a kid to show me
that's
some recipes,
funny.
and he always like, yeah, for sure. But he's a man, so he ain't gonna write them down and shit and like walk him through it.
Yeah.
You just gotta pull up in the kitchen and just.
You just gotta watch
I
it.
need to write it down so I can see.
I don't know why, but I'm picturing like
Yeah.
a gangbanging nigga at like Benny Hanna's right now, like the nigga.
Look, this nigga 6'5", 320.
Dang.
Oh, he's
Straight.
solid.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Are you ever
God.
really commit to just coming over and watching them or not?
I've tried to, man, but I can't stay in the kitchen that long,
It's
man.
hard.
Because it's the prepreration about
you
cooking.
think
That,
like
Yeah.
gangs.
That's why I hate it. And then I hate you do all this and then you got dishes out.
Yeah.
That's why I offer to watch.
now you're not
dishes.
hungry no more and shit. You're like, I don't eat this shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
just it's work. But that's why I like with girls. I was my thing. I wash the dishes though.
What's your go-to now? If you're cooking to impress,
I don't ever cook, so I never.
If
impress
you
them
had
that
to.
way.
pressure's on.
You getting some Kraft mac and cheese?
He said
Crabs?
mac and cheese.
With the plastic?
Oh, so you was the one in Malcolm and what's that show? Was Zendaya and
Yeah, y'all go
the movie was Zendaya and
Maybe a
Oh.
ramen with the sausages cut
A
into them,
ramen.
and you put a little milk in there to make it a little thicker than the normal ramen package.
spice
You know
up
what I'm saying?
the
Put the
Spice
little,
up. You put milk in your ramen?
you put a little bit of milk so
Thick.
it's thicker.
No, bro.
Throw- you
Use
throw egg in
butter,
there too?
bro.
You throw egg in there?
He put an egg. He
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
throw
you
an egg
Put
on
egg in
top.
there? Yeah.
Butter, don't use milk.
Why? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a ghetto specialty. Use butter.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey, Dad, if you gotta impress the man,
Yeah,
with
what
one
you
shot, you
throwing
gotta seal
down?
the deal.
It depends on what he likes, but I
Nah.
probably go with like a lasagna or something.
Now you gotta impress him so
Yeah,
he
you
gonna
gotta
know.
impress
I
what
would go.
the-
I would go with like lasagna.
Your lasagna
love
or you going a
lasagna.
lasagna?
No, yeah.
You
I
got
would
an
go-
Alicia and $8
Yeah,
lasagna.
I would
Okay.
do the one that my mom taught me, so
Alright.
I would throw that one down.
Okay.
It would be good too.
Like she
We
hyping
need to have a
Trapping nigga
potluck.
meal.
We need to have a rollout digital potluck.
She
I'm
hype
with
shit.
that.
I'm a
You
trap.
might be on. You might be on to something.
We're gonna do a marathon show.
We
so
gonna
should
do
go for
little-
that day.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, that's smart.
Show.
Nick,
So,
Will, how about you?
Will, come on, what's your
Will knows how to look. Will look like he
Yeah.
know how to cook a little bit.
yeah, I feel like we're champagne
Will
and
breakfast
shit.
and better bitch.
He gonna be out. I know.
Chocolate
Strawberries.
Strawberries and the champagne. He take out have his
You
shirt
know,
off while he's
see, Will?
cooking. You
This is
know,
Canadian chocolate, by the way.
it's Godiva.
It's Dutch.
I thought, you know,
So I
thought
saw you been
over-
working hard, girl. So I just
People
wanted to
like-
show you some love.
Come on.
Yeah, she come over. I'll probably do some grilled chicken that I do. The recipe will not be
On the
foreman.
foreman?
Grilled
On the
chicken.
foreman or on the grill?
No, I'm cooking it on the grill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he go.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
grilled
cooking
chicken.
it on,
What
putting it
else?
on the grill.
What's she getting? What else?
Depends on what kind of night we have. And I don't know if you guys ever had Choco Vine, but it's a chocolate wine I like. So I'm
I
gonna throw
wouldn't
that
know
in
nothing
there.
about that.
See,
Like,
no.
Oh, nigga, I know
William,
it, bro. I
It's called Choco Vine. It's the best chocolate wine.
Chocolate wine.
It's got just enough tin of wine, but it's like 14%, so it gets you like the juices flowing. So yeah, the protein to give you energy for what's about to happen.
The energy. He said the energy. I could so see William with some chocolate
Oh.
strawberries.
Play it right there, man.
Yeah, that'd be
Chocolate
something for
wine.
tonight. I'm trying to think of like other dishes I would do. I mean, I like mixing and matching. I like doing, there's a mushroom and broccoli thing I do with some cheese. Huh?
He go.
Man's got standards, bro.
He go.
I like to eat.
Nick sitting over there like, damn, I came with my noodles and milk.
Hey man,
You know,
so,
I know.
so me
Yeah.
growing up, my
Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft mac
so
and
my
cheese.
mom cooked, but like the men cooked in my family. Like my grandfather
Mhm.
barbecue literally invited the entire church.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
he's one of those that my grandfather cooked.
Mhm.
My uncle, his son, he cooks. Like I said,
Mhm.
jerk chicken, macaroni and cheese. He kills food every time.
Mhm.
And then my dad cooks too. My dad does like seafood gumbos, like clam chowder with like every seafood you could find in the fucking river. Like,
Yeah.
See, that's where the Haitian men we screw because we don't cook like the women cook, and like we've been fed our whole lives. Me, Edward, our cousins, like it's legit straight. My mom,
Edward.
my grandmother, his mom, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like I go to Haiti, we had my folks over there. You know, they were
Y'all need
privileged
to know
enough
what the
to
kitchen
have.
look like.
They had maids and butlers. They cook, so like
Yeah.
Oh,
we
wow.
we just don't cook. And obviously, you know, as you get far removed from that, men are taking more of an onus. Probably more Haitian men probably cook
Yeah.
than that. But I'm just women have always cooked for me, so I'm just like,
My uncle told me one time, like,
I've been lucky.
I was watching my uncle cook one time, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, damn, uncle, I was like, you be always making a bunch of good food. And he was just like, if you wait for a woman to feed you, you might never get fed. So I was like, like,
You just don't pick the right girls. That sounds like
Nah, I mean-
that lazy chicks.
shit. I went to school, had to cook.
Yeah, you do be cooking, because when I've gone over, you be...
You be kicking. I be
I'm
smoking.
getting some fish right now. He be...
I be
Man,
smoking.
when
after
I
his
was living
workouts and
Dolo,
stuff,
before I
When you
got
come over, I be
over.
smoking the house
He
out.
be,
before I got with my lady,
like,
it was
alright.
ramen with the milk
Ramen
and
with milk.
the sausages.
Robin,
Thanks to her though, like I
Was
learned.
it kind of good sausage though? Or you using like them, like
No.
little weenies, like?
It probably wasn't the best sausage for me. But, you live in LA on a budget.
I
just buying
trust
whatever
me.
you can from around. So I think when I go, like if I had to be on my own or whatever like that, or my girl don't feel like cooking, I know I could get some stuff now. Like
Yeah.
I know Simple Truth. Vegan sausages that I can make and have that.
Simple Truth.
Order the Simple Truth. They be having good
They be
shit.
having
The
some
burgers,
All the
good
organic
for
stuff?
real.
Yeah.
salmon burgers or the veggie burgers.
Yeah.
I eat that. I can still Kraft mac and cheese never gonna get out of style. Make a salad, simple salad, just like lettuce and the tomatoes.
Some dry salad.
Or the salad boxes. You just eat the salad, those pre-salads.
Yeah.
I be killing those if she's like I don't feel like cooking nice.
I like salad.
So.
You're like, all right, I got it.
Got a couple of things. It ain't gonna be just ramen or peanut butter and jelly sandwich or cold cuts.
However, nothing wrong with peanut butter and jelly. I'm fire. You get the right jelly on that thing.
Yeah.
That boysenberry.
Say boysenberry from Knott's
We
Berry.
went to Knott's Berry Farm
Oh,
during the
that's funny.
Boysenberry
Just kept saying
Festival.
that shit all day.
I like
That was
that
one of
stuff.
the that was one of the funnest
Boysenberry
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
We was singing Michael Jackson on a roller coaster.
We was all sitting as a group. Like,
We're up here
That's
going up,
funny.
everybody's like petrified and shit. Niggas is like, dangerous.
this ride is so dangerous.
That shit was
That's
fun.
funny.
Everybody was just
Oh,
like laughing. We just
okay.
had them laughing.
That was like the first time I think I like really like kicked it with that sketch group. Your sketch
Yeah,
group.
man. Yeah, that was
That's
when
funny.
we did a day at Knott's Berry, the crew, and we had
Yeah.
such a laugh. We were
That shit
fucking
was fire.
singing, talking shit loud as hell every line. So it just
Every
and
line.
that's the and I was taking it from that. I was like, you know what? That's the fun part of the trip to the theme park. It's about what you're doing in line, the cutting up in line and
Yeah.
the
You gonna be
snack. It
in line
ain't
for
about
like
the
2
rides.
hours.
The rides is
Waiting
cool.
in
line.
You want to get on good
Yeah.
rides, but it's really how you pass them times
Right.
in the
You
wait.
spending a 2-hour
Yeah.
investment to get in that bitch.
You gotta
Like,
keep yourself.
Right.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep the spirits. And we just
Just
laughed
kicking
so
it.
hard. I think we still got video. I got bad pictures on my phone from
Yeah.
that was such a fun. Shout out to Knott's Berry Farm too, because their boysenberry.
I mean, it's
if
off
they have the
hook.
Boysenberry Festival, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would go back for
They
sure.
put on the
We
funnel
took
cakes.
we bought some
I'd
of
be
the funnel
fine with
cakes.
Yeah.
What else did we bought some straight boysenberry to take to the
They
crib.
have boysenberry jerk wings.
Right? I was like, how did
Oh, wow.
y'all do that?
I was like, how'd you? Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, how? Since
This is-
when?
This is
Was it you said the
Yeah,
fire?
using that sauce for everything.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
How they do that?
I don't know.
What else?
What else you got cooking? Oh, yeah,
wanna
you
talk
did have a
about
question.
the topic of the week.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did
wanna-
that.
What
hit
are
that.
your top 10 best films of all time?
Now, when you say top 10 best films,
Yeah.
are we talking like is there a
I
specific
mean, it could
genre?
be
Just 10 films
just
that you
anything.
could watch anytime. You
Mhm.
love them regardless of critical acclaim or
Yeah.
it's
Critically
just
acclaimed,
you love
Oscar
these
bound.
movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
like yours.
Top 10?
You got
Yeah.
your 10?
Ooh.
You wanna
Yeah.
go first?
I
Let's go,
have
lady.
some.
Lady, let's go first.
Okay, so not in any particular order.
No order. Okay.
Okay.
Tombstone is definitely one of mine.
I can't
Dirty
check on that.
Dancing,
I
Training
know
Time
Day.
of your life. Okay.
Training Day,
yes.
okay.
The Lost Boys,
Okay.
Boys in the Hood,
Okay.
Silence of the Lambs,
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Forrest Gump, Titanic, Godfather.
You can really watch Titanic like over and over.
Oh yeah, that
Okay,
movie.
good.
Whew.
I'm sorry.
Godfather.
Godfather,
Oh, that's cool.
Gladiator,
Okay.
Gladiator's good.
and then I also put Star Wars.
That's a runner
'cause I
up.
love
The
Star
first
which
Wars.
one,
one?
No Hope.
There's so many.
Which
Yeah,
Star Wars?
I like the original
New
Star
Hope,
Wars. Yeah,
Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
yeah,
I like
I
Return of
can
the
watch
Jedi
all
out of
those.
the first 3. That was my favorite.
yeah.
That's
And
a good list.
a side note.
Which
though,
ones do you like really love?
I did watch the Karate Kid again
Oh.
because I got into the
original?
whole Cobra Kai show.
Yes.
Told you, let's
So-
go.
She's in.
Let's go.
Oh my god!
She's
I
in.
Hey,
knew I
you in
knew
it.
it.
Season 5 is coming too.
And you know, I
You watched
already
all,
loved
which ones?
Karate
You watched
Kid.
the first 3?
Yeah, I'm on season 3.
Okay. What do you think so far?
Side note, I love it.
That's
I
so
love the
interesting and
transition
fascinating.
that they
It's
did
one of those shows like
to show
it's
you the
literally-
movie. And
It's got corny parts, but it like
It works.
the way they write it and how it leads to everything comes. to
everything
full circle.
goes together.
Yeah.
Whoever
And you
wrote
care.
that, phenomenal
And
job.
you do care.
You just care.
And the
Why do
Mr.
I care about
Miyagi.
I care so much.
white kids
about
in the
it.
valley doing karate?
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah, that's the funny
I
part.
shouldn't give a
Rosita.
This may
Like-
I want to hang out there now.
this may have to be a video.
And I was like, it was, I've been excited watching it.
Yeah, season
And then
two is good.
they fight, so you're like, oh, you guys are older.
They
in your
still
50s.
hashing it out, man. Danny's son and John.
Yeah,
Morris.
that's the funny part that cracks me up.
They still
When
have
they
that.
kick
They
it
still
in
have that. They
everything.
still can't get on the same page quite.
No.
Right.
There's a beef.
But
They
yeah,
always
that's
come
like-
together for like half an episode.
The grudges never die.
Like,
It's funny. I was like,
Alright.
they still fighting over here, okay.
yeah.
That's what's
But I
up.
like how they do the flashbacks and
Yeah.
then, you know,
To set up when they bring
Yeah.
in different things. Yeah.
and then,
So as I say, let's
what's
get
his
into some
name
of your.
from, no, I was thinking about the funny parts for me at the beginning were when he first was training those kids. You got to think about the Cobra Kai from back then.
Yeah. How
And they were
intense.
elite and they were like, you know.
Yeah.
So then he's like walking around like, who are these nerds that I'm training? And then he
Fucking
was like,
losers.
you're a virgin.
Virgin.
He was like, and the way he did it was hilarious. I was like, oh
Now
my
Williams,
god,
shout out to
he
Williams
counted them.
out because he kills it.
That shit
It was
was
funny.
Let's
He
get
was
to some of
running
your
out of high
movies.
Okay,
school.
so my movies.
Yeah. You said
Uh,
Godfather, the
which
first
one?
one.
Oh yeah,
You said
By
11
far.
movies right now.
top 10 best films. Yeah, like I could watch these if they came on.
You pick
or if I
long
was
films
like,
too.
Yeah, you like to watch like
Like, you can sit there for 3 hours and just
Yeah,
kick it,
yeah.
like for Titanic.
I don't think I'm like
Oh,
that.
Titanic. When that came out, I will never forget.
How many times did you see Titanic in the movies?
Oh, God.
I know a girl who
must
said
have
she
saw
went
it a lot.
12 times.
Nah, I knew somebody who
I
went
saw
6
not 12
times.
times, but I saw it a lot.
I was like, these bitches.
One of my friends
these
went
bitches
6
was
times.
loving Leo, yo.
Yeah. Oh
That's
man,
what I'm saying.
Leo,
How much
you
tail
couldn't
did he
do.
get
I
from
mean,
Titanic? Oh my god.
can you imagine? Look at hot sauce.
And enough to get Rihanna for a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
He was Rihanna for a minute.
They had a little bit.
That was later.
They had a little fling.
Talking
They
about
had a little
Leo.
fling, yeah.
Leo got air, but
Leo
man.
be- yeah.
Leo's the
Leo's
player
one
for
of my
life.
favorites.
Yeah.
Leo's one of my tops.
But when that movie came, oh man,
I think Titanic is a.
It's
good
a great movie. I just
The
can't watch it
song-
like that.
you know,
The song?
my heart will go on.
I can hear the song without watching the movie though.
And you know, recently I went.
I hate when people try to sing that song though, because it's so hard to sing.
Yeah.
Like,
Recently, they had a exhibit in Phoenix, and it was the Titanic exhibit.
oh gosh.
So they do this thing at the beginning where they give you this card, and it tells you your name and if you were part of the first class or the last class. So I'm standing there looking at the name, doing this whole thing, and I'm like, oh, I lived. I was first class. I was all, and then the person
Oh,
next to me
from
was
the-
like, because it's part of their thing,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
person next to me was like, oh, I died. I was like,
Damn.
I was like,
That's
oh,
kinda
maybe I shouldn't have
That's so
said
crazy.
out
So you said Titanic
It was
Exhibit.
funny. It
and
was
My
cool,
mind
too.
went completely left because I was supposed to be talking about something where they merged this with the rapper exhibit. So I was like, X to the Z. Like, I was like,
That
That
would
would've been
that's
funny.
that's
now.
a
That
weird
would've
been funny.
collaboration.
That would have been real funny.
You guys heard the conspiracy theory about the Titanic, right?
Which part?
It was a way to take over the banking industry. That
So
J-
people went in debt.
So J.P. Morgan, actually, he was the person who owned the Titanic.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually booked the trip, and he invited all of the world leaders in banking on the trip.
Oh.
And prior to that, they had a meeting because they wanted to have what do we have now? How does the United States operate their treasury, right?
Okay.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so right, he wanted to establish that. They said no.
Mm.
All the money was broken up. He said no, we should have it in one place. And they said no, hell, like fuck out of here. So he invited them all on a boat trip.
Mhm.
And at the last minute, he decided not to go. And the Titanic seemed to sink with all of those prominent men on there. And J.P. Morgan was the only person not on there.
They had
And he
money
took
in-
over the banking industry after that.
Damn.
Sounds
Was
about
that
right.
one of the biggest flexes, was biggest finesses of all time?
I think so. That
That's a
might-
way to
that-
take out your enemies. And without the technology, they couldn't. He blindsided them. How could they anticipate that?
Yeah.
And they can't turn
Yeah.
around and be like, "Oh, I ain't coming." Like you find out niggas
Yeah,
not
you
coming, it's
stuck.
like, I ain't
You already on the boat.
Right, you already on the boat.
You already gave your ticket and got on.
Yeah.
Yeah, settled it.
Music already playing.
Did it?
Right. The band's already out.
It's over now.
Man,
man.
he said, as soon as all these white men are on there, you start fucking playing.
Yeah, sink
Right.
this
Start
bitch.
playing.
Damn,
Start
that's,
playing.
if
Shout out to
that's
Dang.
true,
JP. Shout out to JP, man.
Shout out to JP.
Thug.
JP,
Shout out
yeah,
to JP, Thug.
Fucking smart guy, man.
Dang.
How come we never, black people just don't have that kind of callous, man. I can't.
Are you mad that we don't think like that?
Yeah.
Cutthroat. Yeah.
We don't have-
Everybody get in.
I want you to love me, my brother. I want to show love to everybody.
Damn.
Why do we do this to each other?
What's your top 10 movies?
Yeah.
You got any Haitian films
You
in
got
there?
any,
Any classics?
Fuck them.
No.
Shit is trash. Hey,
I
Haitian
gotta
movies
say-
horrible budgets. Horrible is horrible.
What kind of
Uh,
camera was this on?
I think Haitian.
Coming to America for sure. My list might have like 5 Eddie Murphy movies, honestly.
Real talk.
I'm more comedy.
Man,
I do
you
like
a
some
Eddie Murphy fan.
drama, some films, but I gear more to comedy. So I would definitely Coming to America is one of my favorite all-time movies. Definitely Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
Yep, that's on mine.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's just. I could pick like 5 Wayne's movies. I'm gonna try and cap it at maybe 2, or 3. Low Down Dirty Shame, that never gets old for me.
Yeah.
That was one of the first
one.
because like when I was little, the WB when that network was on, and they used to have their weekend movies, and Low Down Dirty Shame used to like really be in heavy rotation, and that was the first. And I know Wesley was our action star, but Keenan in that film was like just one of the coolest looking motherfuckers on the movie. And when he had glasses and the trench coat, and like there's the comedy and all the jokes throughout the movie, and they have classic scenes. So yeah, it's like Low Down I could always watch. That never gets old. On some actor shit, I definitely could go. I love Casino.
Oh, that's a good one.
Casino with Robert Bobby De Niro. Sharon Stone, Joe Pesci, like when that come on, I could definitely like. Me and my grandma used to love watching that movie. So Casino is definitely one of them. So that's what's at 3. Nutty Professor, that's
a good movie.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
that was funny.
I was a kid watching the characters and the clumps and Hercules and the snaps and the dinner scenes. I think it's still fucking hilarious now when you watch it, even if people ain't as hip to the fat jokes because there's sensitivity. Fuck that, Eddie. And then when you learn about how he did it, he was acting off of a golf ball. Like he dresses up 7 hours makeup, one character. He does his lines, and everybody else is a tennis ball, and he's executing all his lines, and then gets in the makeup and does it to the other tennis balls. Like,
oh wow,
that's what. And then he hears the audio playback in his ear, and then responds to whatever character he's supposed to talk to. Like, to think about how.
Dang, can you imagine doing it? And you think about all the
takes,
you did in that.
Wides, close-ups. And you got to bring it, you got to come up with something really funny. And for 6 different people at a table, and he did that 2 scenes, like. And then, and it was like a big comeback for Eddie. Like, I wasn't aware that it was like a comeback or whatever, but that's just, so that's, no, it's just his movies, whatever, people didn't like the Vampire in Brooklyn, Beverly Hills Cop 3 or whatever. So when you learn about his career low, Vampire in Brooklyn, like, I'm one of those, it was funny to me, but like, Hollywood.
The outfit and the way they look.
Yeah, Hollywood was kind of, God damn it. Yeah. Hollywood was kind of cold on him, and he came back with Nutty Professor, and just, that's his
Vampire in Brooklyn was great.
That's funny to me. So it was that Nutty Professor for sure. I would say Rush Hour, definitely one of my favorites.
Rush Hour was
Chris Tucker fucking break him and Jackie just. I remember that summer.
Yeah.
I love Rush Hour a little bit more. I just like the I like him and Jackie with the dynamic. It was just great.
They're funny.
$20 million. What do you think, Jesse Goodman? Like
that was funny.
He was just Chris Tucker was just fucking on, bro. You couldn't tell him like he was just on
Chris Tucker,
in that film.
I feel like they'd be like, "Here's the script, now just go."
Just go.
Even the second one was funny when when they brought the little girl back and then
so young.
That nigga said, "Oh, so young."
So young.
Hey,
you hug her.
So
long. What's another good one? Definitely fucking it's new, but Avengers.
Which one? Infinity?
Civil War?
It's tough. Okay, you can't. I don't want to take up the list with like 6 Avengers movies.
Civil War was the best.
6 Avengers movies.
The best Avengers movie is probably Infinity is great, but Endgame. I think Endgame is the culmination of all of it. Even though it's not, there's better ones from start to finish. But the way I felt in the theater watching Endgame, and I can still get into Endgame every time I put it on. You never watched any?
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch all 3 of these when I get home.
Civil War is great. Yeah, Infinity War, even the first one. But I just think because Endgame was like, wow, to see a culmination of all these fucking movies.
All of them together.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. That was a good one.
Yeah, for me as a kid, I had the tape Batman Forever. For me, I love just Jim Carrey and.
That was a good one.
It was way
it was
better than the one that
wacky.
came after that.
Oh, that's the wackest Batman.
No, the one with
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 Arnold
George,
Schwarzenegger?
Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. Yeah, that was the one.
Batman
Batman and Robin. That was the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% right.
It's bad now. I used to have that tape and watch it all the time, but like watching it now, I don't enjoy it.
Everybody, chill.
Chill.
Yeah. Everybody chill.
A freeze is coming. Yeah. But Batman Forever.
That was so
That
bad.
was
Jim
funny.
Carrey Riddler. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. It was cool though. Like, and then you got Robin fighting all these.
Yeah,
people.
Val Kilmer was smooth. I thought
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman, she was just the
Yeah.
baddest white girl in the world. Like I had a crush on Nicole Kidman. Like
I ain't
Dr.
gonna
Chase,
lie.
she was on that bat suit with them hands. I was like, damn.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie. I like Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. When she was
She was
Catwoman.
tight too, but
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman just had that thing with her lipstick. She was just
Yeah.
looking good, man.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The
And
thing
then
with the
then the music with the Seal song, "Kissed by the Rose."
I love that.
That
yeah.
soundtrack was just
That was
popping. That was probably the
good.
best sound. Well, one of the best. Yeah, one of the best soundtracks too for the Batman
I
film.
thought that one.
So forever, I could still like watch that and just love it. And I used to know all the lines.
That's a good pick.
That's a good one.
Yeah, let me see.
I mean,
The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There we
I'm
go.
with you on that.
I can't front.
That's it.
Yo, when they take Splinter and you see Ralph going crazy, I feel my nigga Ralph, dog. You know him and Leo had their issues.
Yeah.
Nah, the first one, because when Shredder came
Shredded.
from I don't know where he got off, and it was just came in slow motion. He just glided down, and the nigga was just so cold, and it was like.
They was on
I
a
agree.
rooftop, and
I
the nigga
know.
just came out the sky.
And he was just on some, you fight well in the old style. But now I must put a stop to it. And then they were like, I got him. And they saw this nigga was for real.
Yeah.
Gave everybody hands.
And just, yeah, and it just like the way the fighting, because they had guys in suits fighting.
The
And I think that's
puppeteering.
just better than CGI. The puppeteer was just smarter.
Way better.
Yeah, it was
I mean, I
way
gave a shit
better.
about a rat putting his hands on his white woman and really schooling her to fucking what life is about in a
Right,
basement.
a
Like,
reporter. And they
I
came out with this
taught
Michael
them
Bay shit, and I was like,
watching
yo.
for my old master. I named them after 4 artists.
The
Oh
Renaissance.
my God,
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
Ren-
watch that again.
You gotta watch it,
Oh
yo.
my God,
You can watch it.
Whoever
Wow,
voiced
that
that dude, yo, he made you care about this fucking rat, yo.
I believed him.
About
I
this
believe him.
rat.
I prayed in the scenes when they prayed.
When they prayed? Yo, when Splinter came in that little visual when they was out there training and he was trying to tell them I'm alive,
Yep.
and they started tearing up and dog.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
I was
Oh
yo.
my God, that's
I
funny.
cried.
That's where that shit connects,
A lot of
man.
people can recite movies like by
That's-
video.
I knew the whole movie.
No,
I could
no,
do
by like words. I
Yeah.
could recite some of
Yeah.
the fight scenes move for move.
hilarious.
That's
Yeah, I was
hilarious.
definitely mimicking
Raphael's scene when he was by himself
on the roof,
I the front back. I did the whole scene.
taking them. Yeah, he took out 8.
He got
I
his
used,
ass whooped.
I used to always count how many he took out. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he got 9 before they got him. Before
Yeah.
they threw him down.
He was throwing hands. He was solid.
Yeah, the nunchuck shit. I was
Yeah.
just
The nunchucks.
yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's just classic shit.
Classic.
Oh, I think I'm at like what 6 or 7.
That was the shit.
Let me see if I can
It
give
might be more
give a
than that,
couple
but-
more. No, I didn't go to her. GoldenEye, James Bond, GoldenEye.
Good pick.
Oh,
Pierce
that's
Brosnan's
a good
first one. I was
Yeah,
just.
he was
I mean,
good.
the game helped with that too, but the watching that GoldenEye just never gets old. It was just cool. You know,
Mhm.
it was the longest break between Bonds too, because the last one came out I believe '89 with Timothy Dalton, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
kind of were in a they just it was an
Yeah,
installment.
catch up.
And Pierce Brosnan, when he came back out, it was just really well done. I mean, I thought what's his name, Sean Bean was a great villain as Alec Trevelyan, 006. The story was just tight. You know, you see them working together, and you find out that this nigga was pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
And Famke Janssen is Xenia on the top
Oh,
with
yeah.
the fucking sex thing, like yes, and she's fucking putting her legs behind and crushing niggas his ribs cage, and I can't breathe. I'm like, this is weird. Like a villain who's just getting off on killing niggas while fucking. Like
I'm turned on right now that your neck's broke.
Right. And just and all in the different locations. They were in Russia. They were Cuba. You know, it was just GoldenEye just always holds up for me. Let's see, a couple. How many I got? Let's see, 2 more. I don't know.
I think you got like 7 or 8.
Let's see. I said Coming to America. I said Nutty Professor, GoldenEye, Ninja Turtles, Batman Forever, Avengers Endgame, Casino. Is that 7? Let's see. I got 3 more. What movie do I love? I love watching.
Don't be a menace.
Oh, it's the Don't Be
Nice,
Menace.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
8.
8,
Oh,
yeah.
Low Down Dirty. That was 9.
That's 9.
So okay, if I give a 10th film,
This is tough.
It is tough.
And this is off the top, and we didn't prep. We didn't prep, so I didn't come in ready. I really just.
I did. I still have more though.
I started writing.
Damn, I could go another Eddie Murphy movie.
There's so many. Eddie Murphy's like my top 3.
I know, but I love. I mean, Eddie's my favorite. So
Boomerang.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say I could go Boomerang.
For sure.
All right, I don't want to say it now because it might be on Will's list. Trying to think of an acting movie. I'd rather go in the drama route. I'd rather go in that direction. I give it Denzel. He Got Game.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that shit resonate with me on the basketball shit and the father shit.
Yeah,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you take care of yourself, okay? You take care of yourself and your sister, okay? You don't gotta worry about me. But you get that hatred out your heart, boy. You're gonna end up just another nigga. It's like your father. Like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like,
yeah. School. I mean, and it hits harder when you get older and you watch it and you just see how that shit playing, and it's just like, my dad wasn't like, it wasn't that kind of situation, but like I didn't grow up with my dad every day in my life present, so I just be thinking about the voids that kids go through without their dad, and then just how he was so mad at him because he killed his mom, it was an accident, but like Denzel was really good, man, and then all the cameos that's in the movie, and then it was just like, they seeped in the game in and out. But it was a basketball movie, but it wasn't really like he was like playing like a lot of basketball. But then the way they would do it, it worked. Like when they played a little pickup, little one-on-one, that classic one-on-one scene. Like you see in Denzel, you think he gonna get some buckets off, and then he wear it down, and then Ray Allen just fucking said hoop for him. And true story, when they shot the scene, it wasn't supposed to go like that. Like it was Ray Allen supposed to wash him, but Denzel was just like, oh, don't worry. You ain't got to do that. And then Denzel snuck him and got some points off, and then Ray Allen got really mad in the film because he didn't think he was really going to score on him. So when Denzel got like a couple points, he started talking shit, and then Ray Allen started going like, all right, fuck this. And then you just kind of see how it played out, where Denzel he wore out. But Denzel just wanted to act like he didn't have anything, and he just he got 2 buckets off of Ray. Like, and then I think the score was 11-5. For a basketball
player, they take that shit personal.
They take it personal because he thought I'm just gonna beat you. And then Denzel got he got a turnaround jumper on him. He got some layups, and Denzel was just like, I got him. It's like,
that's all he needed.
Yeah. And fucking Rosario Dawson just looks so bad.
Oh
Lala.
Lala.
The classic Spanish hood star with the hoop earrings.
I mean, first fell for
her. Still like, you love Lala, and you wanted them to work out, but it's like, yo, you fucking not even an agent, but the nigga who was plugging you, like, just to get you.
Oh yeah.
But she couldn't. But it really. The insecurity, man, is just like she just didn't really think that he was gonna hold it down for her, and he was.
When she explained that made it worse. I was like, oh wow,
you fucked your shit up.
No, but she felt like he was gonna leave her anyway.
Right, and he wasn't.
I know it's a fucked up movie.
Yeah, but he still hooked
He's
up
like
with
my
that
brother.
chick at the,
but that's what you're supposed to do when you go on your college tour.
She knew, like when she was calling him out. I know you already cheated on me, so.
But deal with it.
I mean,
you gonna get out the hood.
So he cheated, she cheated, so.
But see,
but
he cheated and was willing to. He cheated and was willing to stay though. She couldn't live with herself. She didn't believe in herself. You gotta believe in yourself, even if you're doing your dirt. Believe in your dirt.
Believe in your dirt. Believe in your dirt.
You assumed right. He was gonna fuck some bitch at the college tour, but he was still gonna take care of you.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, believe in your dirt.
Believe in your dirt, man.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think what other scenes stand out, but yeah, He Got Game.
Yeah.
I could watch that. When that's on, I just love it. It's just, and then just the Coney Island, the way he did it in Brooklyn, and then just showing how, obviously it's changed since then with the whole recruiting stuff and taking presence when these guys come around, the guy who's coming up as a star basketball player, but the distraction shit is real. It's like this dude, every corner he's got somebody who wants something,
Yeah.
It's just so it's a great movie. Probably a lot of people had different Spike movies, but He Got Game is just that's the one for me. So that's my 10.
He Got Game is solid.
Yeah, so it's a lot of comedy, but I got a couple of actory ones and some action. I think I got a nice balance to the list.
My favorite football and basketball movie because I like the movie Rebounds or Earl Mountain Gold, but
classic.
That movie's beast.
Really? I haven't watched that in a while. I don't know if I'm love it like that.
Just the story.
Keith Robert, my boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what's your 10, Will? Respectfully.
All right. I'm going to go in
You got 10?
I can't give.
Will was doing a list while I was doing mine, so I know you had time.
I was like, I'm gonna let him give his 30-minute spiel.
Right. You know I was gonna deep dive.
Yeah.
I wanted, like, I just didn't want to take movies that are like, oh, I like or I watch because it's on. Like, I love these movies. I could really watch it anytime.
These movies I love. Love and Basketball, straight up.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's a good pick.
Love and Basketball is a beast of a movie.
I look at the movie different. I did a podcast. I heard a podcast, and they were talking about how, like, Q was a piece. He was a piece of shit. He was a shit nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
But he learned it from his daddy though, so you couldn't get mad.
Learn behavior.
Yeah.
He learned it from the Do You Got Hands?
But it's like, it's like she's starting to play good. You don't go to her games. Like, nigga, she was always at your game.
Yeah, Love and Basketball is definitely a top pick. Growing up,
Omar.
Five Heartbeats.
Oh, classic. Damn, I didn't pick no biopics.
Damn,
Fuck.
that was a good one too.
5 Heartbeats is like
Smart.
that hits me.
That's about a fictional group. That ain't even a real group.
Right.
Nigga, I thought that was a real group.
They
Cause I
had
was
the
a
song.
grown ass man.
Yeah.
Based off, I believe that the group is the Dells.
It's based off like
It was
5 different groups.
inspirations. So
Inspiration.
there was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like 5 different groups combined
Yeah.
into
With
that
when
one.
they just
You
use
got
their stories and
Dells,
fictionalize,
Temptations, you got,
sensationalize
yeah.
them.
Dang,
Yeah.
that was such a
That
good
movie was so
one.
fucking good.
Classic.
though.
Shout out to Robert Townsend,
Oh my
King of Abby
gosh.
Wayne's.
I thought that was a real group. Nigga.
I thought they was real.
Nigga, the 5 Heartbeats is real. I got the soundtrack.
I was
They
gonna
real.
say, do they have a soundtrack?
Yeah.
They have a
I have
soundtrack.
Then it's a real group.
I
Then.
have
What's
it.
the
Like
song?
DJ from Hustle and
Yeah.
Flow.
Home is a house
I'm
to
listening
love.
I'm listening on the way home.
Yeah.
I'm listening to 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah,
You
what's the one
gonna
with
play it now?
What's the one when homies when he fell out and he's like he's drugged out and he's trying to get back in the group?
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
I need that outfit.
Classic.
I need that whole.
Oh.
Who that was Melvin's character? Or what's his
Eddie
name?
Kane.
Eddie Kane. Eddie Kane.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Eddie
Eddie
Kane.
Kane.
Great name for a character, Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane. Yeah, this is classic.
Eddie Kane.
Eddie
He killed
Kane.
that role too.
Duck.
did.
Leon.
Come
Leon.
on,
That's
man.
peak
Great
Leon
name.
years.
Yeah.
That was such a good one.
You could have went either way
Farboy.
with 5 Heartbeats or Temptations because Leon killed both of them.
Temptations is
Yeah.
good, but I think I just 5
It's-
Heartbeats just sat with me.
It's
Five
just,
Heartbeats.
it's thick. It's thick. And that was also one of the first ones where they do this in every group movie about a group or a biopic where they show a groupie doing some crazy shit like for like when they love them because in the
She was like,
and she threw the panties.
yeah.
In New Edition, they had a girl who licked the bus window and the
Yeah.
she was like, Ricky, and she looked at the window.
And she got that way after a note. Everybody was clowning the nigga. He said, "Oh," she was like,
Right. Yeah.
Hey, he
I gotta
did
watch-
hit that note
He
though.
did. He
I
was
got-
in that
I
thing.
ain't
I gotta
gonna
watch
lie,
5
when
Heart.
she was doing
I
that,
gotta watch
he
5
did
Heartbeats
hit
this
that
week.
note.
"Yeah, I got."
That's a good one. Go ahead.
Almost every movie I have on here, I have. So
I got you.
next up, Don't Be a Menace. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
one of the
funny.
movies I can.
That's one of the best parody sketch
That's funny.
movies ever.
I watch it so many
Hilarious.
times and catch something new still.
You can catch a new joke
Yeah.
damn near every
Every
time you
time,
watch it.
yeah.
Shout out to the Wayans. Shout out to
Everybody else was a part of that movie. Oh my
Chris
gosh.
Spencer, Alex Thomas.
Classic movie. Another one, House Party.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
too.
House Party
Party.
one for
The
sure.
first
Picks
one,
on
yeah.
that shit.
The second one's cool, but the first one.
Yeah, first one, the
The
Boobs,
dance
the
scene.
Tisha
Yeah.
Campbell,
Action,
Martin,
Full Force.
Robin Harris.
Robin Harris, shout out.
R.I.P.
He passed away after that, yeah.
Yeah, that was his last movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much talent in that movie.
House Party.
Yeah, they and just so well done. The music, the dancing, dating, being young in high
We
school.
got Tisha Campbell. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah,
Tisha
AJ
Campbell.
Johnson,
Yeah,
Mhm.
AJ Johnson. Damn.
legit dancing because both of them were dancers.
They're both.
And Kid and Play, so it was real. Like
A
those
real
were
rap
real.
group that can dance, like a duo. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kid and
so-
Play, moves that still people will do to this day just to have their moment at a party. They'll do
Yeah.
the Kid and Play stuff.
You hear that 190 song? It's like, you ready?
You ready?
Yo,
Yeah.
nobody do it right. It's a 1 click or 2 clicks.
It's
like,
crazy. They'll never play.
I
They'll
know,
never
they
play a
don't.
Kid and Play song, but they'll do the.
Just
Right.
That's a good point.
Like, when's
That's
the last time
Never
you
played-
do that?
That's
Ain't
a
no
good
hurt
point.
I fucks with Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody,
Ain't
man.
That's a good point.
Or Funhouse.
Ain't had no party.
Hola, hola.
Fun house.
But shout out to the House
Oh,
Party.
yeah.
They're doing a remake. Well, yeah, they're doing a reboot.
Yep.
So we'll see how it goes.
Mm.
Another one I missed on the casting. No. Next one I would say, what I put
So you
on
got 3?
here.
That's 3.
I got 4 so far.
4? Okay, it's
Yeah,
4.
Love from
Sorry.
Basketball, 5 Heartbeats, Don't Be a Menace, House Party.
All
Next
right.
up, I got Forrest Gump.
Oh,
Forrest
yeah,
Gump is a
see?
movie I just love. Like, just watching that movie is just...
It's funny.
It's fun.
Every scene.
I love Forrest Gump. Lieutenant Dan, like, everything, but, like, everything from, like, it just being a good movie to the humor that's within that movie, too.
I haven't
Yes.
seen Forrest Gump in a minute. But it's a great movie.
Nigga,
No,
Bubba-
without a
Bubba
shadow of a
Lee, I
doubt.
know everything there is to know about the shrimping business.
Sure, business.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's-
was
Bro said
funny.
everything from toothbrush shrimp to, like...
Man.
He went
My
on.
favorite part, he said, your mama sure does care about your education, boy.
Oh, God. When you walk out the house?
Oh, my God. When I see that
Was
as a
Sally
kid,
Field
that
the
was
mom?
fucked up.
Yes.
Sally
Yeah.
Field was the
Yeah.
mom.
She was the mom.
Shout out to her.
She really likes me.
that was fucked up, man.
And Tom Hanks, this incredible performance.
Tom Hanks killed
That
that
was
role.
And
funny.
like,
He
yeah,
was
you
so
just.
fast. He had me thinking I could outrun a car after watching that movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, his straight line run is up there.
Bruh.
With the white
That
man
one
runs.
where he like ran past.
I think between him and homie from Terminator 2, that straight line white guy.
Oh yeah. The T9 or whatever it was.
That's just T9 run. That's just
That's
elite.
crazy.
Terminator.
I'm coming in hot.
Coming in
Next
hot.
up, New Jack City.
Oh,
New Jack City.
New Jack City, because I mean,
That was a good
it was
one.
like our black Scarface. Like,
That is our black
Yeah.
Scarface.
Cause I
Nigga, Scarface is in the
I'm about
movie.
to say, yeah, Scarface actually was. I could have put that in this list too.
To the scene, right.
Yeah.
Cause Scarface is it, but I'm gonna go with New
Shout
Jack.
outs to Wesley Snipes,
Wesley
man.
Snipes,
Nino Brown.
Oh man, that was so good.
Classic quotes. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Oh, y'all don't know nothing? You gotta know something. G-Money, tell me something.
Right.
Here we go.
All this over a skeezer.
That whole bitch, fuck her.
Yeah.
He's smarter than that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that.
Come on, man.
Yes, I
And
am.
they said, yes, I am.
Let's make it back like it was, man. You can never go back to it was.
That's a great film.
I'm on the run, Chief.
Amazing.
Then
Ice-T.
it's sort of pause moment, but you know you feel it when he's doing it. It's like, nigga, I want to shoot you so bad, my dick's hard.
Damn.
Right.
No, the greatest line that nigga said, it be calling me.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Oh my
I
God.
can't keep this. It's
That nigga
calling.
said, it be calling me. It
It
just
might be
be.
one
I
of
was
the
the prom queen. Now you ain't nothing but the prom fiend.
Who brought you the turkey? I brought you the turkey. Dinner.
Chris Rock
Give me
got
this,
so
give me
many
this,
quotes
give
in
me
that
this.
movie.
Oh man, what else?
my God.
Chris Rock got so many quotables, like his
Oh,
parts in
man.
films.
They also said this was a
So good.
historic moment because it was the only two niggas that played a basketball game in pants.
They did. They were like some Haitians.
Pants and shoes.
Yeah.
The niggas was playing half court
Hooping.
Hooping
With
in-
like slacks.
with no shirt.
That's a great
Yeah.
film. Man.
Oh,
Man,
that
New
was
Jack
so
City.
New Jack City.
That holds up for sure.
Yeah.
Great talent, great cast, great soundtrack.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tie back to Omar Epps, but it's not the one you think.
Not Juice.
Nope.
Nope.
Higher Learning.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
that
pick.
was a good one.
pick.
Higher
Learning.
Learning. Higher Learning is one of those movies I watch. Like I literally analyze that movie. Like it's just like
It's
fuck.
a lot about life, society, a lot of stuff that play relevancy now into
Ice
like
Cube.
you
Everybody's in
know.
that bitch too. Ice Cube,
groups.
Tyra Banks, freaking Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah.
Like there's so
Yeah.
many.
Morris
names.
Chestnut?
Morris Chestnut.
That movie was so
Michael
good.
Rappaport.
Harden.
Right?
Michael
Michael
Rappaport. He
Rappaport.
played
Yeah,
a super
you-
racist in it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He was a school
Super.
shooter.
Yeah.
The original school shooter.
Super racist.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now Michael
Yes.
Rappaport.
Oh,
Look
he
what he
was
did.
the original
Yeah.
The original school shooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He sparked a whole generation
popped
of
Tyra.
fucking psychos.
Wow.
Pop Tyra.
He did pop Tyra, then got his ass beat, and then was running from Omar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Omar would have given that
His
work if them cops ain't fucking come.
Nigga
Right.
shot Tyra.
They
They
shot
They're trying to arrest
for
him.
no reason. He ain't no reason to kill
During
Tyra.
that protest.
Right.
Yeah, the protesting, you know.
Did she run track anyway?
They both ran
Oh,
track.
fuck.
Shout out to John Singleton, man.
John
Yeah,
Cena,
great.
Visionary,
for real.
man.
Man, that was a
That was a popular one.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
We kind of already touched up on this one, but Coming to America is just a classic. I can't
Oh,
get
yeah,
past that.
that's a classic.
Eddie,
Coming to
Eddie
America.
Arsenio.
Yeah, everybody.
Mhm.
My next one's another Eddie Murphy, Boomerang.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Boomerang.
that's a
Eddie,
good one.
Halle
That's a
Berry,
good one.
Robin
Kirby.
Givens.
Kirster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curbster?
Martin Lawrence, David Allen
Martin
Greer,
Lawrence,
Chris
David
Rock.
Come on, man. He's
That
like,
cast was
I would
stellar.
have fucked him up if you'd have tried that karate shit on me.
Right. He was like, hold it up. When he had to sign with the mail, he's like, I can read through the mail. He's like, what you gonna read through my mail?
Man, yeah,
That was
Eddie did his thing with Boomerang.
Marcus.
Eartha Kitt, he had
Eartha Kitt is in that
generations.
movie.
Eddie
Yeah.
always
Oh,
liked
yeah.
to, Eddie always could bridge generations of legends in a film, and it was
Campbell in there. Don't do him, girl. What you got? My size, my weight.
Yeah.
Doggy style.
he should have killed that
Yes, he
scene.
did.
Yeah, that's a great film, too.
Eddie wrote that with his guys from SNL and
Oh wow.
yeah those. So he has like these guys from his writing partners David Blaustein and Barry Sheffield, and they did Coming to America together.
Yeah.
They did Boomerang. They did Nutty Professor. Like a lot of his biggest ones.
This is life.
Yeah, why would he not work with them? What the hell is
I
wrong
mean,
with
that's
Eddie?
they
I
make hits.
mean, there's times where Eddie was, taking paychecks, and there's times where Eddie was writing his movies. But when he worked with them, his resume with them is
It went.
Paycheck.
yeah, they did this, yeah,
Paychecks, Dr.
Yeah.
Doolittle.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they just great you know.
Hey, got so many, like, freaking Beverly Hills Cop, freaking 48 Hours. Like, there's so many classics.
Classics. But, yeah, Boomerang is also one of the best rom-coms, not just black rom-coms, just rom-coms, period. Like, 'cause we don't get that same kind of respect when it comes to our rom-coms.
That movie was freaking epic.
Yeah.
And the way she died, was it Robin Gibbons, how she did him?
It was great. Yeah.
$200 on the,
Yeah, and Eddie was early on trying to show that women can be players too. He was trying to let ladies know, like, dudes can get got too.
Dudes can get got, and they did, especially nowadays with this Making Good movement, or not Making Good, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B movement.
Okay.
But
you hear what the things they say.
Okay. Boomerang, classic.
That was a good one.
I think Nick said this one either, but I'm like, if anybody knows me, I'm like a hardcore fan, like judging all the weapons in my house, Ninja Turtles. I like the first and the second one, but the first one is the best one.
It's the best one.
The best one.
The reason the second one is good. It's still enjoyable. It's more kid friendly because they complain about the first one having the weapons, and then the second one when they fight, you notice they didn't fight with the weapons.
They didn't use
the weapons, and I like the first one.
I like the nitty grittiness.
It was gritty. It was just it was funny, but it was still the tone. It was some Ninja Turtles in New York. Yeah, right.
Eating pizza. What was that about?
Eating pizza and kicking ass. Like,
kicking ass.
Yeah.
But I think that completes my 10, but I put a runner-up on here, Malcolm X.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Malcolm X.
Yeah,
like, there's Denzel. I'd have to do top 10 on just Denzel alone. But like Denzel got too many movies.
I'm gonna throw out a quick 10 because I feel like y'all missed some.
Well, these are your favorites, so
these are my favorite right here. I just picked the ones y'all missed though.
Okay.
One of my I'm embarrassed to love this movie so much. Baby Boy.
Yeah,
I don't know why I love it.
That's a cult classic.
I love Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Austin Powers.
Which one?
Either one. Goldman Bears. Either one. It don't matter.
The second one.
All of them.
I didn't like the Golden Number one.
I just thought Austin, I was just a genius with writing. I think somebody said Training Day. I think somebody said Training Day.
No, but none of it.
She did.
I think she said Training Day. Dark Knight. I thought one of you guys was saying Dark Knight.
I forgot about that.
It is the best Batman as a film.
That's the best any hero movie. Period.
It is, but I love Batman Forever. That's all.
I was really thinking Batman, but I was like, which one? How the fuck could I forget the Dark Knight?
That's the one though.
Friday.
That's a good one.
I knew Friday, but I figured that was
Right in the Neighborhood. Life. You mentioned Eddie Murphy. I'm gonna say Life is my favorite.
I love Life, but I can't say Life is like the ones I watch all the time.
I will watch Life,
but Life is great. Life is amazing.
I gotta say this movie. This is the only movie I've ever almost cried watching. So this I
never cried to a movie.
I just cried last night.
So I gotta get this dude his credit.
Bro, never.
Dead ass. It's got me though. Pursuit of Happiness.
Nigga,
see, Nick, no, when that nigga got the job, bro, I was in the theater. I was like, oh shit, I had to look up. I was
a
like,
loser. He couldn't afford another bad break.
And I'm not the biggest Will Smith acting fan, but he killed that. Nigga, when he clapped his hands, I felt him. I was like, nigga, we made it. I felt like I got the job. I was like,
nigga, he was all excited.
He said coming Monday.
I just
if he had got another heartbreak, that nigga would have killed himself.
I would have got mad when they knocked his little machine over.
Oh my God.
When he's 7 pounds? Will Smith?
Yeah, that didn't do it to me. Yeah, 7 pounds. It was fucked up.
But I could have put Bad Boys on my list because I love Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. I tried to watch it. No way. It's so bad.
It wasn't bad. I liked the third. It was cool.
I liked it.
I had to pick one for A. Dot.
You ain't gotta do it for her.
Nah, because I grew up in the Spanish side. It was odd. I was gonna say Selena, but I wasn't. If I'm being honest, blood in, blood out.
I never seen that one.
Okay,
you had to grow up around Mexican to really like grow up. Yeah, it's not a popular film.
When that come out?
Maybe like late 80s.
Like the 90s.
Maybe like 89, 91.
It had Benjamin Brad in there.
Okay.
This is like around time Colors and all that shit was coming out.
It was like maybe the early 90s.
Colors.
Yeah.
It was the early 90s.
It was like the Mexican version of Colors,
It was
basically.
like 93 or 94 because it came out after American Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was like the first. That was the
Mexican
first.
family.
Yeah.
We put that on everybody's life.
Yeah, Edward James.
Blood in, blood out.
Selena was good.
Blood in, blood out.
Oversilly.
Make sure y'all watch Blood in, blood out.
You didn't cry during Selena?
I cried with
Yeah.
I still hate that bitch.
I was mad. That was the first movie I got upset. Like, I was pissed. I didn't like that lady.
You know, I met the actress, and I was still mad at her.
Yeah, fuck her.
She probably took a lot of
She did
hate.
pass,
She probably got a lot of hate.
People tried to run up on her thinking that shit was real.
I was like, you
Yeah.
just killed her. I was like,
one of the few. I feel bad because it's tough. She's not a bad actress. She's really good actually. But like, I can't imagine how much hate she caught in the streets over the.
Oh my gosh, Selena?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In L.A. Is she in L.A.? Is she in the
yeah.
Swamp? Oh my God.
Because at that time you didn't even know what the real lady looked like. You just knew her.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
You knew Vaughn's. You
gonna get
her
Vaughn.
She's still locked up.
I got one more film, but I got a question for you guys. My last film is Purple Rain, probably my all-time favorite.
Oh my God.
Oh
Prince?
yeah.
Easy Money, Purple Rain.
What's the
I
thing
forgot all
behind
about
that?
Purple Rain.
No, so I wanted to ask you guys, what character in a film you think is the most hated in real life?
Of Purple Rain?
No, in any film.
The most hated character ever.
Like you seen in cinema and like in real life, you don't like that person because of that film.
So like a movie where I hated the character so much, I just never could like him in real life.
Yeah, like even when they did other films, you're just looking at him.
Who's
like,
the character from American History X?
That's not Christian Keys.
See, Christian Keys. No, I like Christian Keys.
It's that big ass tattoo that's bothering everybody.
Right, that cross.
I'm like,
what the fuck are you doing?
I like Christian Keys.
He said it's not Christian Keys. That's funny as shit.
Sure
I was gonna say the young lady from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Oh, Lynn Whitfield.
Lynn Whitfield?
And I feel so bad because I love her as
great.
an actress, but I just don't fuck with her, bro.
Now,
That's Thin Line.
wow.
You look at her eyes.
And then
all
she
you
kind of
see
like had a second chance in the Tyler Perry movie, and then she was bad. She was the same kind of evil, lightweight evil. So she's really good at playing an evil character. And she's probably a sweetheart.
You know what
When she said, "Get your little
Oh,
nappy-headed
I know who.
Girlfriend.
that fucked me up." I'm like, "Oh, fuck this bitch."
Blair Underwood.
Get you.
Oh yeah.
Because not, and what's funny,
Yeah.
Blair Underwood, but not in a family reunion where he's beating up the girl. The movie Asunder.
I've never seen Asunder.
There's another movie where he's beating the shit out of his girl too.
What's up with this guy?
Mine is Anthony Hopkins.
Which movie?
From
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
You hated him? Like you just hate him?
Like he had that creepy
like,
vibe.
He gave me that creeper.
Yeah, I can see that.
And every movie since that.
Yeah.
After
There's
that,
no way
like,
you can walk up to that man and not
you
hear
still
how
can
Clary
think
is.
in your head.
I hate.
Clarice.
Or just creep you like the
Like,
character you
creep,
can never
like,
let
I
go
was
of
just
that.
like,
That
I couldn't let. Yeah.
my man that played Candyman, I met him.
The original one.
The original
the
one.
original one.
And I felt so bad because I did not want to talk to this nigga.
Really?
I was not feeling it,
See,
bro.
I
Like
haven't. I've never been like an avid watcher of horror films, so like
Yeah.
I don't have too many of those that seep into my brain that I can't get out. I'm just trying to think of a character
Myers.
whose character I hated.
that stuck with you, like
That
even
stuck
if you
with
see him
me.
in a different
Denzel?
film.
Training Day.
No, I never probably went nobody in the training day.
What about you, Will?
Not Training Day.
Any characters?
I'm still stuck on the whole Selena one.
I'm like thinking like, damn.
Oh yeah, she
There's so
is.
many.
But she's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to
I don't
think
get
she's
caught
the
up when I think
number
about that
one,
movie, but like I'm just trying to think about
I got was Viola Davis. I feel so bad about this.
what
but-
movie. And
Which
Antoine
one?
Fuqua?
No, when she did, was that the one she started
Fences?
crying?
Fences. When she was like crying and
Fences.
snotty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's fucked up because I used to love her work, but ever since I seen that, I can't unsee it. So like every time she fucking starts, I just see snot.
Or
I'm
the one
like,
she did with Meryl Streep.
I'm just like, bro, please.
What she did with that Denzel Washington
That was so
Fences.
funny.
I'm just like, oh.
Damn, I'm sure. I think it's a tough question.
That is a tough question because there's a. I don't want to throw it like hate nobody. I just be like, damn.
What's the character that really stuck with you though? Like,
Yeah.
I feel you on the sides of the lamp thing. Every time I see
Every time I see
I just rewatched it. Like I listened to another pod that covered the movie. They called it The Rewatchables. So Bishop's character in Juice.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
He was a shitty. Yeah, he was.
And I learned about. And I learned that
dude.
the film is like it's not a. It is in objectively a group of friends with her, but it's also about like the becoming of a serial killer. Like that's what it's really about.
Holy shit.
How a serial killer becomes one. Like you kind of see how he's bullied. He had his life is distressed. The father thing. And he's always getting pushed around. He's always running. Like he's always running. And then when he finally had this power that he believed that was real, and it didn't stop. He became relentless. And like he said, he didn't care about who he killed. Killed his best friend. Killed the homie. Killed an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So and then like.
That's deep as shit.
It's deep as shit. It's really deep.
That might be the only black serial killer
movie. It's never been done like that. Like with a black cast. So yeah, when you watch Tupac's character in Bishop and you just see how he unravels and how he just becomes like the worst. Especially like when you just look, I'm watching the movie and I'm like, this nigga had heat every time somebody challenged him or something. Like he was just talking logic. Because I'll fuck your little appointment. Like you know.
Oh yeah.
He mad cats don't want to go out like Cassidy. He mad cats don't want to help him out rob the spot. When the dude robbed the spot, they get shot on the thing. Right. And that which was like
it's like, hey Dot, what you think the topic should be?
Right. And he's just
He played that role.
Yeah, Tupac. Shout out to Tupac. But yeah, he was a serial killer. Like, and I hated Bishop's character because it was he got worse and worse and worse as the movie progressed.
Damn, I'm not
Tupac was disrespectful in most of the movies he did. Poetic Justice wasn't as bad.
What about Chauncey from Men's Society?
Chauncey, that's
a nigga that snitched on Kane.
He was just petty.
What's his name?
He was mad he got beat
Pinky
up.
from Next Friday.
Yeah. Was it Clifford T.
Howard?
Yeah, but I remember a lot of people didn't like him after that movie.
He did some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, but it's just a character. They was like, man, fuck Chauncey. I was like, who's Chauncey?
But you know what? He played a slimy nigga in so many movies after that. It didn't matter because in Dead Presidents he was the pimp who was fucking.
Yeah. He was Cuddy. Yeah, I didn't really fuck with the Cuddy character.
He really put that shit in the envelope. He was like, yeah, I get you.
Right. That's some bitch ass shit, man.
Yeah, that was a bitch ass
could have fought, hash it out or whatever. He said, I'm going to give you life.
But here's the thing, the cops didn't even get homie. It was the niggas that came beat up.
Well, he died first.
Huh?
Died.
No, but that was the sad part about the movie.
Right.
He had no way out of it.
That's why he had to leave.
That was the fucked up part about the film. Like, he was either going to die or go to jail, which is the reality of the ghetto.
That's why he wanted to get out of town.
Which is you die right before you leave.
Right before you,
that was fucked up.
Damn.
Sad ass movie.
Is it crazy? Like sometimes, like you think. I think we brought this up last week. You're talking about when you think about when you're acting and you're getting into a scene where like you need to acquire something, or you need to pull from something. Sometimes I pull from that scene when Kane's getting shot.
Really?
It sounds crazy, but like I don't know, just like the blood coming out, the whole like thought process behind somebody getting shot. I guess it just depends on what I'm doing. But like if it's because there was a scene I did where I got shot, and that kind of brought.
Gotcha.
That's what I kind of thought about.
Yeah, that was a deep scene, man.
That was.
Especially getting shot from a kid and shit from your girl's house.
Oh yeah.
And I grew up with the kid that played Kane's son in the film. Yeah, I grew up playing basketball with him. Yeah, he's a designer now.
The time that I did play softball, Jamie Foxx, Tyron Turner was there too.
I wasn't even talking about Tyron Turner.
No, I'm just saying like Tyron.
Yeah. Tyron Turner, that's the homie too.
He played.
It's so weird. I felt like he would have had a bigger career. Like it's so weird because he did stuff. He was talented. Like
he killed that.
I remember him from Michael Jordan's Playground.
It's weird, bro. Like it's so crazy you said that.
Another video too from the Don't Be a Menace soundtrack. What's it called?
What the fuck is that?
Sheesh. I'm gonna pull up that song.
We were just talking to him about this and saying how when I was growing up, people would get more excited that I knew Tyron Turner than Jamie Foxx, and I would try to tell Tyron Turner that he would be like, hell no. I'd be like, bro. Where I'm from, like he's a bigger deal, right? And I told him like it's weird that he doesn't do a lot of things, but the few things he's done has been classic. Like even the character from Belly, I don't like that shit. That's classic. Like that's like, come on, man. I said, bro, you stole the movie.
Mona Lisa can't be wasting my time. That video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's I wish he would do more stuff, man. I wish he would honestly do more stuff.
He should.
He was there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jamie has like more star power, but like I said, Menace to Society is just a movie. Like when you think like fan, because that was almost on my list. Like it just got weeded out.
The joint.
I don't love Menace like that. Menace was like it's good. It's a good movie, but like
See, you're from LA though. That's why.
I love Boys in the Hood.
But give me a movie what's a movie that if I've never been to New York?
Menace to Society is like darker. Like it's got like
it's
got more grit to it.
Like Boys, I feel like Boys in the Hood, everybody can kind of relate to growing up in the ghetto with your homies.
Right.
Menace to Society was the first film I seen that it really represented Los Angeles.
Got you.
Like you had
That's
all
brothers,
like
right?
because Kane is a normal fixture in LA.
Mm-hmm.
You have people who live. Most people don't know this if you don't not from LA. That was filmed in Grape Street neighborhood in the Jordan Projects, right? Which you don't go over there. Everybody knows this.
I did by accident.
Yeah, you don't go to Grape Street.
Even now?
Maybe gentrified now, but back then it's a no go.
And where is Grape Street? Because I've been in the South.
Third and Grape Street. It's in Watts.
Yeah, literally on Grape Street. It's in Watts. Jordan Down Projects in Watts. It's on a cul-de-sac, so you can't get out.
Driven by so many of these neighborhoods that I just don't because I was doing Postmates.
You wouldn't know.
No, you can't get out, nigga. You have to make a U-turn.
Really?
Yeah. Once you go down Grape Street,
okay.
It's the Jordan High School's at the end of the corner and shit. It's pretty bad. But to see that film was the first time you seen all those elements of how the cops dealt with gang members in L.A.
Right.
How old boy just pulled up to his house over his cousin. I've seen that happen so many times in the hood.
Wow.
So I thought that was crazy to see all that stuff play out.
For
when
sure.
normally you didn't see that shit. Like growing up, I watched New Jack City. All the shit I watched was in New York. It was nothing was California based. So.
Well, it was all at the same time.
What about Colors?
Yeah, I didn't get
Colors
that
was
shit.
a white man's depiction.
Yeah, I didn't get Colors. I was like,
and that's where you could tell the difference between white
in
and black filmmakers.
Yeah.
Braxton was in Colors?
Colors.
Was it Colors?
No, that was original Gangsters.
Sean Penn. Was it Sean Penn?
I got it mixed up.
Yeah.
That was a bad movie.
The song.
Man.
That was a bad
With
movie.
what's his face? The football player, Jim Brown.
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
It's a funny movie to me.
But yeah, no, like I get you. I'm just saying, like, I like Menace. Like Menace is like Lawrence Tate was great in it.
I love Menace Society.
You know, it's classic. They had the classic scenes and everything, and Jada was really good. That's young Jada right there.
Get your tropical ass off the cooler. Pass me a motherfucking brew.
I forgot Sam Jackson was the dad.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. He
Opening
got shot in the
scene.
he got shot in the beginning, man.
Oh yeah.
Kane. That's the only part I remember you saying. That's a great film. I'm gonna watch that when I get home, man.
Maybe I should watch Menace again.
That was a good one.
Kane wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
Kane was a great person.
He was not a great person.
He took care of old boy's son. He took care of. That was you know who that dude was? That was OG Bobby Johnson.
OG.
Kane
Yep.
Come on, ain't that know what's up? She from the hood.
Who Glenn Comet plays in jail?
Yeah, that's OG Bobby Johnson from South Central.
Yeah.
That's another LA movie.
I have seen South Central.
Oh,
Right.
Bobby Johnson.
I just saw him too not too long ago.
Deuce. Yeah, that's why it all came. That's why it made it.
How come you never came to see me, man?
Yeah, how come you never came to see that nigga? Said, nigga, I don't even know you.
I don't know
Don't
you.
be
On Don't Be Menace,
Oh,
the
yeah.
reference. You don't know me.
You know, and you know.
He's-
Since,
oh, my bad.
He had the
since
braids
you
and
brought that
everything.
up, I saw him, and the whole time I kept thinking it was at a karaoke night in
What's his name?
at
Glenn
one of the
Close?
restaurants.
Glenn Plummer?
Is
Glenn Plummer.
yeah, and I kept thinking like it's OG Bobby Johnson like the
So
whole
he played
time.
OG Bobby Johnson in South Central, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
play it in
That wasn't
Menace.
No,
that
but
wasn't
that-
Menace,
But that's just how
He
we
used that
felt.
reference.
because he
Yeah.
looked the same and he got that. Yeah.
We
Yes.
felt it was OG Bobby Johnson that got locked up from South Central, so
Yeah.
it all just kind of came together. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny
Like,
how
oh,
they.
he here
That's
on
funny how they
karaoke
took so
night?
many hood movies and put them into that spoof like that. So
That's
well.
what that made
That's what made that movie so great.
Yeah.
too.
Y'all should do a
That
Kid
made
and
it.
Play spoof.
That Kid and Play.
That shit
Oh,
would be
yeah.
hilarious. Y'all should do a house party.
can.
spoof.
I'd be play. Yeah. I could
No,
do
y'all
that.
should switch it up
Yeah.
though. Yeah, switch it
You
up.
could dance.
No, you should be
to
kid. You be playing.
No, he's kid.
No, bro, that's
He's the
racist.
light one.
That's racist, bro. Don't
That's
be
racist.
It's not racist. It's called realistic casting.
Good
Right.
point, good point.
Realistic.
realistic casting.
But that's not acting though.
Right.
If a light skinned person plays a light skinned dude, that's not acting, bro.
But it's also you just kind of
It's
want to
also
believe
realistic.
it though.
That's not acting.
You wouldn't
could do
believe it.
blackface. Will, would you
Alright.
do blackface?
Nick, we're gonna have you play Wesley Snipes in this biopic.
I can't. That's not. That's,
Will.
yeah, that's insulting.
Would you do blackface?
Would I
If
do
you had to play a
blackface?
Well, he's
darker-
black, so it's not
Black.
embarrassing.
I don't think people would. I
But
wouldn't
if you
get
had to
much
play a
criticism,
darker,
but
if you had to play a darker dude with big
I might-
lips,
Would you
If I had to play a
tan
dark-
if
your-
you had to
Yeah.
play a slave,
If
would
they
you?
told you-
Would
yeah.
They
you?
were
I don't
slaves
mind
of all
playing a
types of
slave.
shades.
You said what?
They were slaves of all types of shades.
But would you make yourself darker to play a slave?
I'm gonna be the house nigga regardless.
Would you do whiteface?
I'm naturally gonna be the house nigga.
Be the house
but
nigga regardless.
Would you
I'm
do white?
naturally.
Would you do whiteface?
No.
I have done whiteface in a sketch.
did
I was
whiteface?
saying, in a
Yeah, nigga, I
spoof?
played Bernie
In a
Sanders.
spoof, yes.
I did Bernie Sanders in a sketch.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
Lord.
And
You
I was
gotta
doing-
post this, man.
I had my
Man,
shoulders.
we need to see this.
I have pictures. We don't have the
That
video
shit's
for
funny
some
though.
reason.
Like Dave Chappelle did whiteface. That shit was jokes.
That's
We
fucked up,
need- we
man.
need to see
I feel like
this.
we should be able to do any kind of race. I think that's comedy is
We
comedy.
should be
you know?
able to.
Yeah.
I don't mind
I think
a
so,
white man
too.
doing blackface. This is funny.
Would you watch
Robert
blackface?
Downey Jr. did
Tropic
it.
Thunder. Like
Yeah,
I
Robert
thought
Downey
that was
Jr.
Yeah,
I
I
let,
thought
I let
that
it go.
was
Like I
hilarious.
didn't think one time. No, this is
I thought it was
offensive.
funny.
I thought it was funny.
I seen
thought
him
it was
play.
funny.
I seen him play a Mexican in person. Funny shit I've ever seen.
Hilarious.
Funny thing
Robert
I've
can
ever.
act, man.
Yeah.
Funniest thing I've ever
Robert
seen.
De Niro,
He,
not De Niro,
Robert Downey, he
yeah.
can play some characters,
He
boy.
can. Sherlock Holmes. I mean,
Yeah.
he plays some funny ones.
Shout out to Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Man.
Iron Man.
We come up with some good with some
That was
good
some good
movies on our list.
We
You know,
did.
some
Yeah.
hood shit, some black shit, some funny shit, some action shit, some acting shit.
No animations, right?
Who?
No animation.
I can't take that as well. That's a favorite film, so I guess if you.
I had Baby's Kids on there, but nobody.
Baby's Kids is
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, I
that's
had
up there.
Baby's Kids, but nobody
It's
said
up there.
it.
It's not like a favorite, but I love that. I mean, that's dope.
I mean, if I had to pick one animation, Lion King.
I think that's a default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lion King's like the default for everyone.
Yeah. Did y'all cry?
Lion
You
King.
cried. I know you
Nigga,
cried.
I stick-
I know
I'm
you
an easy
cried.
ass
when he let
He
Mufasa
has to
go, I
cry.
know he broke
Yeah,
down.
He
I did a joke about that on
He has to
stage.
cry. He watched
Baby.
all the Sex in the City. He has to cry.
I know
Yeah,
you broke
that was a
down.
good one.
When
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I cried in this movie called The Cure when I was younger.
The Cure.
I cried when G Baby died in Hardball.
Oh
I
my
cried.
gosh.
Oh,
Cure was about this kid who had
G-Baby.
HIV.
That was fucked up.
That
though.
was such a good movie.
I cried at the beginning of Creed when Felicia Rashad goes to pick up Michael B. Jordan's character in Juvie, and she's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like telling him just to like let go and like let somebody come and take. And he was just always ready to fight. I tear up about a lot of shit. Man.
You was
I'm-
crying in Infinity
I teared
Wars.
up last
know
night.
that.
Fuck yeah! When they
Yeah,
when
low-key. Low-key.
Not about Loki.
Loki.
When Robert
When
said
Scarlett died, I cried.
I cried a little bit when Scarlett died, but it was the most sad was when Robert died. Iron Man.
What about when Denzel tried to save his son? Had the heart condition.
John Q.
In John Q.
When he made that speech,
yeah.
nigga. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna bury my son. My son's gonna bury me.
Yeah, that was a tearjerker.
That shit hurts.
That was a tear. And what about for black? Is it for black girls only?
Oh, for colored girls.
That's the
most-
I haven't
that
seen
was
for
such
colored
a-
girls.
Don't watch
You
it,
never
bro.
seen it?
Don't watch
Oh,
it.
you gotta see it.
Bro, you're
Listen
going
to
to
him.
Janet's in that, right?
I
You're
cried
going
at that
to-
Hey,
part.
I'm just gonna say this.
I ain't gonna cry.
I'm
I
not
ain't gonna
gonna
lie.
Let's
I
make a
did.
bet.
No,
I got $100,
Ain't no
bro.
way.
I cried
Ain't
at
no
that
way.
part.
You're
I
going
know,
to
I
cry.
did.
Bro, I have
There's-
$100
I was pissed.
There's
And I was
one
crying.
particular scene.
guaranteed, bro.
There's one particular one with I'm just gonna say the scene with Ely.
Yeah, bro.
Is there any? Is there
Oh,
any? Is there any?
God.
If you don't
that
cry,
part
you're not
too.
human being, bro.
So you cried.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Pretty much, bro. Like,
If
If
I-
tears came.
bro, if
No,
I
I'm
would have
serious.
blinked, bro, that shit would have came out.
Nah, nigga,
Yeah.
you cried.
If I would have blinked,
He
that
cried.
shit
Just think about it.
Just think about it. So all
That
right,
shit's fucked.
I gotta
There's
see
a
for
few
Colored
scenes
Girls
in
That
there
movie
and
and
you
Five
will
Heartbeats.
cry.
These are my must movies to watch this
Yeah.
weekend. For Colored Girls and Heartbeat. Five
You
Heartbeats.
cried. That
Have you
was-
seen
oh.
Five Heartbeats?
I've seen it. It's been a long time.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I
that
was
was a
gonna
good
say.
one.
Yeah.
Download the album.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, for Color Girls, watch that tonight.
For
If you
Color
wanna
Girls,
tear
like, it just sucks that there's nothing good in that movie. It's
Nothing.
like
It's
you know,
nothing
you're,
good?
You're
Nothing,
waiting
bro.
for like the
All these
hope.
niggas ain't
It
shit.
gets worse and worse.
It gets worse.
You're literally
and worse.
waiting
yeah.
for the hope, and there's just like
no
fucked
hope.
up, fucked up
Yeah.
shit.
Damn, Tyler.
It's no aha
bad.
moment. It's no.
I cried
He
when
touched
when Richard T.
everything,
Jones
man.
died in Why Did I Get Married Too? When Janet's like yelling at the nigga and then he
Oh,
gets
and
hit
he
by the
drives
car.
off?
Oh yeah. He said.
And she fucked up like, yeah, bitch, you did that shit.
This is sadder than Precious, bro.
Is
You know how
what?
Precious had like no uplifting moments?
Yeah.
This is worse than that, bro.
Oh, for Color
You
Girls.
said
the
that when he was
villain-
eating my pussy.
Yeah.
Bro, when she said that in the theater, I was like, whoa.
I didn't see it in the theater. It was. I wish I had though.
Bro, I did not see that coming. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah,
They didn't have to
watch
film
it.
That was a lot.
Dang.
For
Precious
Color
was
Girls-
heavy.
For Color Girls, I saw it. It's not like a movie I could just go back and keep watching. I watched
No.
that once.
It's
I'm
like I don't need to see it anymore.
Because you're
I think I showed
pissed.
Kim
I
it.
seen
You're
it one
upset.
time, bro, and I said, I'm good. I'm
never
never
need to watch it
watching
again?
Never watching this again. I don't
Yeah.
need that in my brain. What the fuck?
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
Really?
Look at his face. He was like,
Fuck that. So Michael Ealy, who else is in it? Who are the guys I need to be like?
Omari Hardwick.
Oh yeah.
Amari?
You'll be
Yeah.
so
Young Amari?
pissed.
Okay.
it's a good
Yeah,
movie,
he's in
bro.
there.
I
Ghost?
was
They
so
got Ghost in
pissed.
there?
Ghost is in there.
You
Who
ain't
else?
gonna like
You
Ghost.
gonna like it?
No.
You might laugh at his character, but
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
All right, who else?
I was
Who else?
pissed.
Who was the female, though? Who was
Janet
the,
Jackson.
Janet Jackson. That's what I was talking about. Janet
Felicia
Jackson.
Rashad's in it too, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. It's one of them.
Janet
movies, I
Jackson
think.
has
Oh,
a great
what's her
cry
name?
face, bro.
Always, man. She does not.
She's a great crier, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you believe Janet when
Oh,
she cries
when
in
she
this
talks
film.
and when
Go
she
home.
gave, oh
Well,
Lord.
yeah, she gave that cry speech, bro. Oh, bro.
That's the part
Alright.
that made me cry.
Yeah.
Tessa
Alright.
Thompson's in it.
Let us know
Tessa
how many
Thompson.
times.
I
Let us know how many
Um,
times you cry.
Kerry
All right,
Washington.
Can we
Next
take
week.
an over under real
Next
quick?
week. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's do that.
Kerry
Over under.
Washington,
I got three.
I cried 3 times
Three
throughout
times.
the film.
Guaranteed.
All right.
Khalil.
Janet Singh.
Khalil Kane
I
from
got
Juice.
two. I got two.
Sandy
I won for sure. There's one particular scene
Whoopi
that got me. I
Goldberg,
was like
yep.
fucked up.
But over under though. What you
I had
trying
to
to
pause
bet?
the movie and be
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, Journey Smollett's in there
Yeah.
too.
I had to walk away for a second.
There's a lot of
Tyler
people
works.
there.
He works Journey a lot.
Richard Lawson.
So you say
Ooh,
three.
Loretta
That's
Loretta
your
Devine.
highest.
Loretta Devine is in it.
What's your numbers 2?
I say 2.
How about you? What's the over under? I mean, crying.
I'm gonna say 4.
Ooh,
Damn.
highball. Yeah.
Every
say
scenario,
4.
all
So
scenarios.
I cried 4
Because if
different
he
times.
cries-
4 different times.
4
Different
different
times.
times. I
It's
think you might
possible, though.
cry.
It's possible. with
No,
that
it
movie.
is possible.
It's
On
possible.
some of
So,
these
okay,
scenarios.
Okay,
Anika Noni Rose. Oh, that one. Oh,
See?
yeah,
Damn.
4 times.
See?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
4
So
times.
if
for
I,
sure.
all right, let's see if we can make it big
Let's see,
interesting.
let's
So
see.
if I only cry once, that
It's
means
not
I
possible.
can win, right?
It's not possible.
I don't even think you'll cry just once.
Damn.
No, you're
bro,
definitely
it's
gonna cry more.
it's impossible. Bro, I'm not an
Mhm.
emotional person, dog, and I'm almost teary-eyed thinking about the
I'm
movie.
gonna say,
nigga,
wait,
like,
because
Kimberly
there's
Elise.
like certain scenes in there that are just so fucked up. You're like,
Like, fuck.
Nigga, I cried when
Like,
Biggie died
like-
in Notorious, and I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
he's
Because
like,
that's
I
one.
was thinking
Nigga,
that for
so
years.
Tony went to the movie with me when we was in high school, and then so they know I'm like the New York one. So like my boy Tony, he West Coast, he very Pac heavy or whatever.
dang.
Yeah.
And even though that movie is horrible, so
Yeah.
they it's the part where Biggie's dying and like the
I'm gonna say
funeral.
4.
So then I'm starting to get teary eyed, and then I can hear him go to Vernon. It's like.
I'm gonna say
Look,
4.
look, and start to tear up.
Yeah.
Because of Biggie shit. And then they look at me, he was like, nigga, you cry? I was like, nah, man, it's just because I remember what it was like being in New York when Biggie died. And then the niggas was laughing at me because I was tearing up. And then Ty called me out.
Hilarious.
Rest
That
in
is
peace,
All right.
big.
So 4 times. That's my max.
4.
So,
Chat room, put your votes in there.
Yeah, put your
Put your
votes.
votes
How
in
many
there.
times
No
you
name,
cried?
no name affiliates.
And apparently somebody sent me this. I'm supposed to say this quote real quick. She will swallow your D, but won't swallow her pride and apologize. The Book of Niggalation, 7738.
Okay. Amen.
Niggalation.
We call that niggonometry.
Niggonomics.
Oh my God.
Shout out to cannabis.
Shout out to cannabis.
Yeah.
You know how stupid Mike Tyson is? You know in that song where he disses LL Cool J?
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson is calling him a cannibal.
And you bite ears.
Tyson has his moments.
I was like, cannabis and cannibal are not the same.
Who gonna argue that to his face, though?
That's why I think they let it go.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Tyson, you wrong.
Shout out to Mike.
Me, I never wrong, nigga.
Oh, okay. We got to get to your confessions.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, y'all. So I was doing a little home improvement, and I was trying to, put up some pictures and some paintings and stuff, some frames. Well, I have this one frame, and on the back of it, it's, real tricky. So I thought I could just go to Home Depot, hang it, hook it, whatever, but it wasn't stained. So finally, I decided to go with alien tape.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to show you guys. And when I tell you this works. It is stuck on the wall, and I literally was like, this ain't gonna work. How many strips do you put? I looked up tutorials, everything, and I went to go move it, and it doesn't move. It's stuck. So now I'm like, how am I gonna get it off?
Oh my God.
Guess who's not
because
getting it?
now,
Guess who's not getting a
I
deposit
don't.
back?
You ain't gonna get it off. What did you say?
Guess who's not getting her deposit back?
I didn't even think about that.
It's gonna pull the drywall off the wall.
It's what?
It's gonna pull the drywall off. You might have to wet it.
I think I'm gonna have to figure a way. Well, later on,
I got a
but
homie. He does construction if you need help.
I'm gonna tell you, okay, because it
He cleans
works.
pipes.
So alien tape works. That's all
On
I'm
Tuesdays.
tell people
On
is
Tuesdays.
that works.
I'm finna use some alien tape.
Yeah.
How much is alien tape? How much does that cost?
I gotta hope it's the as seen. It's an as seen on TV product.
$10, yeah, it's as seen. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get it from
Walmart.
Walmart.
Some of the as seen on TV products be
You
lit.
get it at Walmart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go with the alien tape, y'all, but just make sure you want whatever it is to stick.
Yeah, and it's double-sided, and it works.
And it gets stronger. It gets stronger in the heat.
It gets stronger with
So
with
most
the heat?
most tape
Okay.
when it heats up it weakens. This shit gets worse. It bonds more with whatever's on.
Yeah.
Arizona, it's like force field.
I kept thinking, okay, did I put enough tape? And then I put it, and then I was like, okay. So as soon as I tapped everything down, I went to go, and you go check
And
it.
you heard
You're
your wall
move. It ain't moving.
Call me talking about you take
I was
yourself to the
it
wall.
ain't moving. It just was not moving. So now it's stuck. It's there.
That's crazy.
But it works.
Good investment.
So I'm letting you guys know. Yeah.
Well, at least you put it on
My
the wall and
how-to.
not in your hair.
Thank God for that.
Gorilla glue.
You said alien table clip
Alien
any
clip.
mustache you ever had. Rip the pores out the motherfucker.
They be like, woo. It works.
But yeah. And on that note with
And
the
on
alien
that note.
tape, we're going to go ahead and close it out because it's around that time. So before we go, we're going to have everybody go ahead and go around the room, say what you're doing, what you got coming up, where they can find you, starting at the bottom of the room.
What up, y'all? It's A-Dot. You can check me out at A-Dot Laughs, A-D-O-T Laughs, L-A-U-G-H-S.
You can just check her out.
And then also check out our No Name podcast. IG, it's _ No Name Podcast. So check us out, subscribe, everything. Yes.
What's up, y'all? Nick Alexander here, and all I'm here to tell you guys is make sure you get tickets to my birthday comedy show next Tuesday, January 18th at the Hollywood Improv. We in the lab room. I got a dope lineup that I talked to you guys about last week, but just to give you that reminder, tickets is only $15. If you go to my handle at Nick of Comedy on my Instagram or on any of my pages, I've been posting the link, so you can go into the bio and link for your tickets. I've got Shang, Ida Rodriguez, Vince Royale, Nikki Paris, to Carl Williams. It's a fire-ass lineup. The homies is coming out. Rolling Out Digital going to be in the building.
Yes.
So make sure you come out. I'm hosting the show. I probably try to get a new outfit so I can look halfway decent. But make sure you guys come January 18th. Doors open 9 o'clock. Show time 9:30 at the Improv for my birthday. It's the last of the Capricorns before we, give up our spot to the Aquarius. But we,
Oh, shoot.
Capricorn season still is in effect. January 18th, Improv, Hollywood Improv on Melrose, 9:30 p.m. Get your tickets at Nick of Comedy. Follow, and of course follow at No Name Podcast. Follow at Rollout Digital. Keep supporting us.
Yes.
Keep supporting the movement.
Yes.
And I'm your boy William Basham. I've added some stuff to the table. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram at It's William Basham for the comedy and acting page. You can also find me at William Basham Fitness on both TikTok and Instagram, and then William Basham on TikTok as well. Peep the game. Also check out Rollout Studios, like we said. I'm gonna remind you guys again. _ No Name Podcast _ No Name Podcast. Follow it. We're gonna be posting stuff. It's gonna be great. We're gonna pick it up. If there's any people out here that are listening that got some talents or something they want to share, maybe hit one of us up, shoot a DM, see if we can get you on the show as a guest if you're qualified.
We screen our DMs.
We're gonna do a background check on your talents.
Yeah.
Because I've had some bad ones.
Yeah, this was fun. I had a great time today.
Yep.
You know, Ed will be back next week. Hopefully, we was out with our conspiracy Ed today, but
he was off cam for real.
He went to go see Sarah's. He laughed.
Hilarious.
I told me he went to go see Sarah Jake's show.
Hilarious. Yeah, he was looking into the hot sauce theory behind Drake.
Yeah, he was ready to come in with some theories. Yeah.
But on that note, we're gonna, like I said, let's close it out, you guys. We are the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness, and we are out.
Out.
Peace.